Good
mighty
evening,
campers!
Sorry.
That's okay. No, we can. All right, we're off to a great start. Shall we continue with this energy, Derek?
No. You go for it.
Okay. All right. Hello, Disventure Dispatchers. Welcome to the new stream that we have. I'm your host, Kenkoi, with my lovely host over here.
Your local British lad, Nicky Dicky Doodah, aka Derek Jackman. And today we have a fantastic lineup for you today. We got our special little bread nugget here. I forget what it is, a fudge nugget. Alright, I messed up, but we have Genesis.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Don't even worry about it. You're not the first one. Everyone thinks it's a potato covered in gravy, which is honestly a fair point.
It's my favorite quality about you.
Thank you.
Are you having a good day?
I'm having a fantastic day. I woke up to my favorite video game of all time, and then after that was just some light work, and now I'm finally back here on the Dispatch. Super excited to be the guest for this episode, because I'm the guest, obviously.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
we're enthralled to host you today. So thank you for joining us, Genesis.
Of course.
It's a fantastic opportunity to have you with us.
I really appreciate it. I said that twice.
We also have the man, the myth, the legend himself. He keeps us on schedule. Imer, everybody. Imer, how are you today?
Great, thanks for welcoming me into your podcast. I love being a guest. It's so little pressure. I don't have to do much responsibilities, and I just get the vibe. I want to appreciate you all giving this.
Emer, what do you have to say to your fans that mispronounce your name and call you by the name of Imer?
You all be dealt with. No, I'm joking. It happens.
To be fair, I also messed it up.
It's just a lie. You did mess it up, actually.
I didn't know.
At least you got it right in the Patreon shoutouts.
Oh, I did. Yeah, that's true. I at least have that.
You have that going for you.
Amen. Well, thank you for being with us, Emer. Next up, we have the fantastic, the splendid, the myth, the legend. We got Jpeg with us today. Jpeg, how you doing?
Hello, hi there. Oh, hi, sorry. Yeah, what's up?
Jpeg, what's been your favorite part of the day so far?
Well, my day just began, seeing as it's 9 a.m., so probably waking up. It was pretty fun to wake up.
Fascinating.
Lovely to hear. Next we have on our lineup the lovely lady herself who has graced us with her presence from her very busy schedule, Tam. Tam, are you excited to be here as much as we are?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am, Kenkoi. I am. I am so blessed to be speaking with you all in your presence.
You should be.
Right back at you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's a very special privilege to have you here. Now, last and certainly least, we have the one, the only, the Marks!
It's so
Spicy
to meet you.
Spicy!
Hey guys, it's so glad to be back here on the Dispatch. This time kicking my feet up with a Mai Tai in hand. Who's ready to get this party started?
Period! Yes! Let's get the party started right now.
Oh!
The fact that you got
Oh my
5 guests
God.
is kind of crazy. That's like
It's
really.
full house. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
It
gosh!
is.
Wow. I think this is the
Everywhere
biggest.
you look.
Oh, yeah. Amen.
Everywhere I
That was
look, I
good.
just see a fudge nugget. And I can't get it out of my head.
It's true, that fudge nugget, it makes me nervous.
Chicken nugget dipped in fudge.
Makes me hungry.
He makes me happy.
Oh, I'm glad.
He makes me
I don't
mad.
like him. I don't like the sassy, like hip, hand on hip. I don't like it.
He makes me hungry.
Yeah.
Sassy with it.
He makes me I just want to
Sassy
punch a
hand on
wall.
hip? Since when have I put my? Oh
He's
wait,
cheering you all on.
The picture does have a hand on hip. I just realized that.
Yes.
It just occurred to me.
He's got attitude.
Right?
Dang. That's a controversial picture right there if I done seen one myself.
Yeah,
Literally.
exactly.
Yeah, there's an aspect
save
of
this
this
for the
that might
record.
not age well, but I don't want to say what it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna get canceled one day.
Oh, no.
Come on, Imer.
Nugget. Right, the
Oh
fudge.
my god.
Take the
Fudge
PFP.
Oh.
I made that art really.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the podcast. Thank you for joining us on Disventure Dispatch.
Heck
my
yeah.
gosh. But
That's what
we'll
I'm talking
take it
about.
back to the actual host this time because
So,
yes.
you know, liking your feet up and relaxing?
I feel so bad. We had the guests introduce us this episode.
I
Do I have to put
know.
my tie down? Oh shit.
Oh, thank you all
This
for
is
being
good
really cool
exercise
about
for
it,
us
though.
for. No worry, this is good exercise for improv, so it's all good.
Oh,
Aw.
true.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
right on the
Kenkoi is
spot.
the host.
True. Lots
Plenty of
wins.
info.
You're
Practice
watching
in the future.
Reality Resort.
And you're
Reality
You-
resort.
you like the Disney Channel like little
Yeah.
light show.
We're gonna have a whole channel just dedicated to these like elimination game shows. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Actually,
What
no,
was
this
that
is
for an
terrible.
intro,
This is
by the
terrible.
way? Do you want us to redo it? Are we good? Was that
I
good?
think we're good to go. This is
That
perfect.
was
was amazing.
amazing.
One
Heck
wonder.
yeah.
You all killed it.
the back.
I
Intro.
stumbled a little bit with Genesis, but that's just because
Yeah.
because Genesis makes me so nervous.
If there's any
Oh.
errors, we'll fix them in post. And by
Oh,
the
yeah,
I mean
yes.
JPEG.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
You
Can
are.
we Photoshop some abs
Who
onto
wants to
Nick
be
too?
intro?
True.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, Imer makes the thumbnail, so yeah, Imer, it's your job. Just give it.
Boomer
a
Oh my
spicy
God.
ass, please.
I'm gonna
Okay.
slay.
I
Just
will.
give ev-
Don't worry, I'll edit them.
just give ev-
Everyone is spicy. Got it. We got it down.
Even the
Oh,
We
hell
don't need to
yeah.
Photoshop
Yay!
abs onto Lil though. Lil already has abs.
Oh yeah.
That is true.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
doubt
Yeah,
that.
so that would be
I don't
hard.
doubt that.
I got it.
all that hiking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
Liking.
Is no joke.
Mhm.
Selling all those Girl Scout cookies.
Of course, we gotta support the girls, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Team
Yeah.
Like who don't want them Thin Mints or those Samoas?
Okay. Yeah. No. let's be real. Those things are.
I'm
dumb.
more of a macadamia nut cookie kind of guy, but
Ooh.
you know.
Mm.
I like the peanut butter chocolate ones. Those are good.
I want
Can't
fudge
go wrong
nugget
with
cookies.
that.
Fudge nugget cookie.
I would love a
Oh, yes.
I would love that. I
Same.
would love a fudge nugget cookie.
Do they even sell Girl
This is
Scouts?
run a fudge nugget
Dang.
I don't
business.
think they do.
Are Girl Scouts that inclusive yet? For the fudge nugget cookies?
You know what?
Sure.
I'll have to like get a lawyer.
Yeah. Fight for those rights.
Put out a patent.
Pressing charges.
Okay, not for
The
that.
patent.
For the patent. Yeah.
It's a limited time special.
Exactly.
Oh,
Ooh.
dang.
Oh. You know, get them while they're. I say hot like they're like like fresh.
They're not.
Hello, we're gonna do the Q&A now.
Okay. Okay, guys. So get ready for some Q&A with our lovely two guests here. Yes. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yes, and we have some fan questions with us as well. So, yep. Let's get it started. Who wants to go first?
All
Do
right.
you want to ask the fan questions first?
I think we should do the fan questions
Yeah.
first because I think our questions will have like bigger answers. To be honest.
Because we would be nowhere without our fans.
Exactly. Give it up for
There
the
we
fans.
go. There we go.
That's another.
Amen.
That's the
Shout
main.
out.
I
Right.
wish I had some
Yeah.
of those.
All you fudge nuggets. Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh, you
fucking-
fudge nugget.
If there's anyone in the
Good
Fudge
for
Nugget
Disventure.
Kingdom, right here, right now, shout out to you.
Oh my
And yes,
God.
there's a
Fudge
kingdom.
Nugget gets YouTube videos demonetized. We're gonna lose all the monetization.
Well, okay, but that's only in the
Yeah.
first. That's
Ah,
only in the
fudge
first
nugget.
It's okay. You can start a
Fudge
Patreon.
nuggets, indeed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Whew. But yeah,
Here are the fan questions.
a question from Leo. Leo asks, if your character could be an All-Stars, what existing contestant would you want to replace?
Ooh. Would you like to start off first, Derek?
Do you have an answer?
Or
I was thinking about it when I was looking
because
over
if
the
you want me to,
questions.
I can go first. Or if you have an answer.
If you have a is it like any? Could it be like any of the members, or it has to be like someone from season 1 or season
No.
2?
I think it's like any existing contestant, like like any of the 18 from All Stars.
Ooh.
Go wild.
18?
What they're
Ooh.
saying. Go
Okay,
wild.
go wild.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I guess I'm probably gonna get hate for this because I know she has an army, but probably Rhea because she's muy toxica, y'all.
Yeah.
Dodge
Honestly-
there. It's good.
In all the best
Yes.
ways, though.
And all
Yeah,
the
Connor
like,
probably
all the
wouldn't have
best-
been eliminated if Lil were there.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
probably. Just like, I feel so bad for him. He's been through it. Like,
Poor-
like
Connor.
post season 2, and then during his time on All Stars.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I don't know about if being in the same team with him with someone like maybe around like his age group would kind of like help. Like, hey man, like everything's good. Like don't even worry about it. Just focus on you and be the best version of yourself. I know that would take some drama away, but I feel like if we have a big old villains alliance, then I don't know. I think they're still gonna cause trouble regardless of if Rhea's there or not.
Whoa, a Lil Connor alliance would be so fascinating to see, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Kenkoi, we were robbed of you. Like, we were robbed.
Oh my
Kenkoi
God.
is so freaking talented. It's
I agree.
insane.
Oh yeah.
I fully agree.
Yeah.
I fully
If you want me to be birds, I could totally be like
Multi-talented. Goodness.
just be the animals, y'all.
As voice actors, we
Kenkoi,
take work
the
where we
versatility
can,
of voice acting.
Don't try to
Honestly.
steal my acting gig for the birds. Those are mine.
They're mine.
We
It's mine.
we
That
can
was
be
geese.
birds too.
Oh, wait,
birds
those
together
are-
flock together.
Oh my gosh, birds!
I love you guys. You guys
Oh,
are the best.
We love you too.
Oh.
I'm gonna tear up. Like,
All right,
Oh.
so your turn now.
I think the rumor was, and I don't want to make a confirmation, but the rumor behind the scenes was that they were debating on who to bring into All Stars, and Nick was like on the table. But they ended up bringing back Miriam instead, and so I hate to be boring, but I think I would just replace Miriam. Although that would lead to like a super early elimination for Nick just based on the team he's in.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh my gosh.
So I think that's what I'll go with.
No, that's totally fair. Yeah, no, it was. I think it was between Nick, Dan, and Will. That was the whole. That was the lineup.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
they're like,
true.
no, none of them. Miriam.
Yeah,
like,
we were just as
This is
shocked.
too mentally strenuous. Let's just put Miriam in.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how it
Fantastic.
went, for real.
You know, you had 3 good choices, and then like they were so good that you're just like, no, we can't.
Yeah.
If we picked one, we'd sacrifice the other. So
For
let's just
real.
sacrifice it all.
Just throw in the old lady. Yeah.
We haven't seen the end of Dan though. Dan's coming back one day. I can feel it. I feel it in my bones.
Back from the
Return of
grave.
Dan. Hey!
Great.
From the grave.
Back from the grave. Oh, that'd be a lot of fun. It's so funny because I point to this a lot, but in episode 6, there was the whole like when one of the I don't forgot which team was cheering. I think it might have been Magenta or Cyan. I think it was Cyan. When Cyan team was cheering, you could hear Dan's voice also cheering with them. Yeah.
Like if you listen closely, you could hear like that soundbite there. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
like,
know who
yeah!
that is.
His spirit is just lingering on,
Yes.
haunting the camp.
Yes.
You better have
You could
gotten
recruit
that
Corza to make like a
episode.
really spooky story about that.
Oh,
True.
Forza Wood, bless their soul. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, those are totally fair picks. All right, let me look at the other fan questions. Let me mix it up. Let me not do the next one. Let's do. All right, actually, you know what? I am curious about this too. This question's for Kenkoi. Kenkoi, where did the name Kenkoi come from?
Oh, Is there a certain person who asked that, or is just like random fan in general?
Oh, it's Michael.
It was
okay.
Michael Kimbrough?
Hi.
Interesting. Okay.
Hi, Michael.
Random person.
Hope you're doing well. So for the name Kenkoi, it was actually a nickname that my aunt gave me. So Kenkoi is it's a Tagalog word that means like jokester, like silly person essentially. And I think I just made like an offhanded compliment, or I just said something pretty random and she just busted out laughing and she just called me that one day. And I was looking into like what Kenkoi was exactly, like the word, and apparently the word Kenkoi is based off a popular Filipino cartoon back in the 1920s. So the main character for that cartoon is Francisco Kenkoi Harabas, and he's like a silly comedic kind of character guy. And yeah.
Oh wait,
so
no, I don't know him.
But yeah, we're getting like this is super old school, y'all. So like I don't blame you if you wouldn't know. But because of that, I ended up just using that as like my identity for most, if not all, of my voice acting gigs. And here I am today as Kenkoi, or some people call me Ken or Koi, both. Either or works.
Yes, big ups
I'm
Filipinos.
too formal. I'm using the government name Kenkoi.
my government given name.
the government given name of Kenkoi, yes.
Yeah, she just made all that up, by the way. Kenkoi and I just don't like Michael, so we're just going to make up stories if he ever asks questions. Just kidding. We're joking. We love you, Michael.
Amazing.
We love
We
you,
love you,
Michael.
Michael. Mwah.
We love you, Michael, even though you keep writing Ashley into the Dan degrading.
We love you, Michael, for doing the Ashley joke. We enjoy them all.
We love you even more, now, Michael. Like, even more. On like a romantic level now.
It's great. It's great.
So, Derek,
Michael commented that during the podcast, I always say, "Oh, that's great. That's great."
It's great. That's great.
It's great.
Oh my God.
It's great.
It's great.
It's very great.
I can always tell when Michael's not paying attention to me on like a podcast or like on the phone when you like ask him like a complex question and he responds with, "Oh yeah, that's right." I freaking love that guy so much.
It's so true.
Oh my gosh. So
Anyway.
Derek, how did you come up with the name for Derek Jackman? No, I'm kidding. Okay, so we got...
I saw those old X-Men movies, Wolverine.
It's Wolverine, man. You should see me when my claws come out.
Fair enough. Should we do all of the questions for the all of the fan questions, or do you want to just like stick to like 3, or how do you want to do this, Jpeg?
Oh, we're almost done. I mean, we've done 2 out of 5, so might as well.
Fair enough. Okay. We can do all of them. So this question is from Reese. Shout out to Reese. They were on the dispatch as well. If Nick was a part of All Stars, would he? And this is a question that I think would be interesting if both of y'all chimed in. Maybe if Nick was part of All Stars, would he take part of the Villains Alliance, and what would he do?
Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
So I just spoke to a couple of people about this really funny story that would have been cool. So there's this fake script for episode 11 cycling around. I don't know where it like transpired from, but I got an email for it, and it was like in episode 11, the comeback challenge. Every single contestant who was eliminated competes in that comeback challenge, but then they all got severely injured and medically evacuated. And so they couldn't have anybody return. And so they ended up just calling Nick. And Nick returned instead, which I think is like such a funny storyline, right? And so like, honestly, if I were to just roll with that, I think it would be hilarious if Nick came back, sabotaged Gabby, got her out of the Villains Alliance, took her place, and then sabotaged the Villains Alliance only to get Alec out first. And then hop ship with Gabby to the heroes and start picking off the villains one by one. Although we'll leave Yule for last because we like Yule and his spicy.
Yes!
So-
Yes!
So that's ultimately how like I think it would be so interesting for Nick to come back. Like
Let's
if
just
that were the
rewrite it.
case.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Which that's my
Fan
favorite
fiction.
part of episode 11, by the way. I don't know about you guys, but my favorite part of episode 11 is when Nick comes back. Don't you agree?
Exactly. Yes.
I love that. Oh man.
The
In
rich
one
niche.
of my original ideas for what would Nick do in All Stars, he would be like Yule's minion.
Absolutely.
Oh my hair,
It was
Lisa!"
so funny.
Nick would be like, "Oh yes, yes, sir, yes, master."
I was going
I'm
to
gonna
harp
be
on that because
subservient.
Yule and Nick speak the exact same stinky brat language.
Exactly.
They're just both stinky little brats.
Oh
I
my
think
god.
Yule and Nick would have like a healthy respect for one another. Like I do think they would eventually become rivals, but I feel like they're those two kids who sit in the back of a classroom who make sarcastic comments about the teacher the entire time, and they're snickering and everybody's curious about what they're saying. You know what I mean?
Right. To be like,
Absolutely.
yes,
you would
you
see
get
Nick
it.
smirking.
Yule and Nick, we're gonna be best friends outside of the show. Rich Niche, we're gonna be
Hey!
friends.
Exactly.
Make it
Nick's
happen.
not a snowflake like everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. Who cares about the rest of the contestants? Come on, those blokes.
Those
Blokes.
Exactly.
Oh,
those
Bloody
blokes.
wankers.
Huh? Wait. I was thinking of the show Queen's
Yeah,
Gambit.
Jenna.
Oopsie.
What in
What
the
in the
Queen's
Queen's
Gambit is
Gam-
happening?
What in the Queen's Gambit is that?
What the Queen's Gambit is going on?
I love that.
Iconic
Oh my god.
line.
I feel
Holy-
like Lil was also just like bred for All Stars too. So I'm actually kind of curious what Kenkoi's answer is going to be too.
Okay.
Well,
Let's hear it.
Like, well, if
Those
Nick
are the
was
Villains
part of the Villains Alliance, I feel like we would just start
Oh.
back from square one from season 1, essentially.
Oh,
But,
oh,
Yeah,
I meant like if
hoping-
Lil was in the Villains Alliance.
oh man, I think she would just be like the
This
odd
British
one out.
idiot, come on.
I feel like if Lil was part of, well, it's because it'd be interesting because she would technically be surrounded by all of her enemies, and so I think, right? And
Yeah,
I
she
think,
would. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and I think maybe she would begrudgingly go along with it till she's like waiting for that moment to like crack it, like just wait for that sweet spot that maybe like. Well, I do think that she is a very empathetic person, and seeing how Yule treats Gret, I think she would like take Gret to the side, talk with her about that, and maybe there would be a bit of a splintering with the Villains Alliance from there. I'm sure Ellie and Alec would like suspect something, so I think she's gonna. I know she's got some tricks up her sleeves, just like, oh, I know how these people operate. So I think she's just waiting for like a moment to like, I guess, slowly weed people out, like maybe like similar to how Fiore does, but backwards, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there's Gret with Yule, Ellie and Gabby with the Alliance. So I think maybe she try to be sympathetic with like Gabby wouldn't want you to be like this, Ellie. Like why are you doing it just for the money? It's like we could win the money and maybe we could split it together, like, or something like that.
Oh, that'd
So-
be interesting.
It would be. So then like, okay, maybe like some more people, like if not on the neutral side, then on the heroes. It's like, okay, you guys, like let's do this the right way this time. Take 2.
Kenkoi, you know your character so well because I actually think that's exactly what she would do. Like taking that cooperative approach of being like, hey, I can split this money. Like that is who Lil is. Like that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Really good.
Also, one of the
Really
reasons
That's
why
my
I was
answer.
low-key rooting for her.
I fought for her.
I love.
I
these
always root for the
ideas.
nice, sweet characters, even when I know it's not. Even when I know it's not the game for that.
She's playing the long run, y'all. So
Yeah.
just like
Right.
just watch out.
She's playing for after the show.
Exactly.
And Will's playing the season without the All Stars, big plot line, so she's
DC
squeezed
hates
past the whole
Lil's
time.
revenge.
Oh my god, yes.
Lil's revenge. Oh my god.
Amen. Amen. I'd watch that. Take my money now.
Seriously.
My Patreon money.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but yeah, we might as well go through all the
Someone
questions.
else asked the last few questions.
Okay, never mind. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Here, Tam, why don't you ask the last two?
Oh, for the guests? I mean the fans?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which
Yeah, the fan question.
Okay, which one? Okay.
So the last one, the last
Musical
one would be
and
the.
Okay.
Brennan.
Yeah.
Okay,
Brennan.
this one is again from our lovely Leo. Okay. Which of the 3 musical episode songs would you have wanted your character to sing?
Oh, piggyback, no doubt about it.
It's a banger.
Yeah. We should punkify it too.
Ooh. Oh, yes, because that's what they do. That's what they
Screamo.
do in British. Yes, that would be good. I would love to hear a punk cover version of Piggyback.
Oh, I would eat that up.
Mm-hmm. I just play that over and over in my car, just driving around.
Oh, so fair. Oh god. Oh, my headphones.
Oh.
Okay. I think for me, this might be a little bit of a curveball, but I think I would sing Yellow Teams no matter how hard we try. Just because I just love like that power feeling. Like technically, there's members of the Villains Alliance in there. I get to see Yule and his spicy abs, like dancing. Hopefully, he doesn't break his foot. But I like. Yeah, just to hear like a soft-spoken character like Lil, just I don't know, like sing such a rager song or like a power ballad, essentially.
So good.
I feel like Lil
love that.
would look out of place in the video or in the group, but your voice would fit so well with the song and that it would bring Lil to absolute light on that stage.
Ooh,
Yeah.
need y'all to duet.
Oh. Can I just say, Marks, you slayed it. You did great.
Yes.
Yes!
Of you and your spicy abs!
Oh, yeah.
I was like, because I was telling all my friends, I was like, yeah, we're all voice actors. I don't think anybody really sings. Like one of them has like a cover channel that's like really big. Vester, he's a really good singer, but my character's supposed to be a singer, and I don't sing. So I was like, I gotta at least
You were so
try.
good.
Gosh.
You killed it.
You
You're
you
the dancer in your
wow.
boy group, so it's okay.
Absolutely, the
I'm a
dance-
huge fan of
spicy
you.
one.
Oh, thank
And-
you.
And Michael hitting those low notes, like living the day until I die. Like it was like, what the
I
freak,
was
dude?
like, oh my gosh,
Whoa.
Yes.
singing that voice was crazy.
I know. I was wondering how it'd be singing in the Connor voice, but it came out really well.
Yeah.
At range.
Yeah. Like sometimes it could be difficult to sing in character voice because like it's like that balance of like your actual singing voice plus the characters. But Michael, beautiful, did a fantastic job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love me some Michael Kim.
I second that.
I third that.
Redacted. I don't second that anymore.
Poor Michael.
Now you're a third without a second. What are you gonna do, Kenkoi? What are you gonna do? I'm just kidding.
I'll be all of them. I'll be 2. I'll be 3. If you ain't
Oh.
first, you're last.
Well, dang, that sounds like some Ashley, stuff right there. That's an Ashley motto affair. You
Yes.
done heard so myself.
And we have one more question.
What do you
Yeah.
think of that, Genesis?
Liz, you said you wanted you.
Oh my god, he couldn't help
I was.
himself.
I
We're
was
like 30
legitimately-
minutes in.
I was literally sitting there like, all right, I'm pretty sure Tam and Marks are going to say it. Your move, JPEG.
That's crazy.
Can't help himself.
It's
Then I
okay,
love it.
Genesis.
I support
It's
it.
okay. It's okay.
Oh,
It's gonna be
I've not
okay.
made one joke yet. Wrong.
Emer has not. That's true.
The
That's-
fudge
I know,
No.
he's got
nugget.
it
It's the fudge
loaded in the
nugget.
barrel, and he's waiting for the right time.
True. Precisely.
Me
I don't know what
too.
you're talking about.
My revolver is loaded right now.
Same.
Oh my god. You know,
Give me so many shots.
Pointing
Amber,
guns
not
at each
barrel,
other.
by the way.
next time you're gonna hear like Emer and
Yeah,
Jpeg
yeah,
just
yeah.
like DMing Tam and Mark's like, please just say this, please, for us.
Working behind.
Could
the
never
scenes.
know.
Oh, that's what
yeah.
this chat without Genesis is about. Oh, okay. I was wondering about that.
Oh,
I'm
heck
gonna
yeah.
chat with, 5 of you. I'm gonna chat
I
with
thought it
5
was
of you.
weird.
I feel like
Yeah.
the one that's left out feels like a loser.
Why did you leak that chat? Because we didn't want Genesis to know about it. We did that for every podcast episode. And Genesis did not know until now.
Oh.
Wait, what? What are we talking about? What? Non-Genesis
Yeah,
chat?
exactly. No way.
What?
Yeah.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, why is there a neuralizer in there? Why is there a neuralizer on my computer screen?
Why is the chat called Ashley's Simps? I love that name. It's a great name.
Oh, interesting. Emer comes in with a neuralizer.
Yeah.
Wait, let me just I
Yeah.
don't have to see the
Just
function.
yeah.
Like,
Oh.
there you go. Thank you.
So where are we? Let's just keep
Just the
going.
Michael Keaton.
Oh.
Just like Genesis's search
okay.
history.
One more question from Michael Tam.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking
Yeah,
of
your
Michael
search history has a
Tam.
lot of blondes, Genesis. What the heck, man?
What?
Oh my god. Oops.
There you go.
Okay, well, now that we got that dealt with the neuralizer,
Where was I born?
what's Disventure
You were
Camp?
born on a farm. On a farm.
What's
Barn.
this venture camp?
Disventure Camp.
You were born in a barn that recently
know what
burnt
that
down.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh. Whew. But did we do all the fan questions?
Oh,
No, there's
I
one
think
more.
there's one
no,
more
one.
From Michael for Derek.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Left.
Should I read it? I think I will. Okay. Okay, so here we got a question from the legend himself, Michael Kim. Have you ever been to Britain or England or whatever they're called? Has it helped your Nick performance?
Michael, thank you. We'll have a conversation after this podcast. But thank you very much, Michael, for submitting that question. No, I have never been to the UK. Never, not in my entire life. So that hasn't helped my performance. But and Marks actually brought this memory out of my memory banks not too long ago, because I had never done a British accent in my entire life before I auditioned for Nick. So I wasn't originally expecting to get cast as Nick. I didn't think I was going to get cast at all, but especially not Nick. However, I did have an experience when I was younger where I faked a British accent just because I wanted to be cool and impress a bunch of new people that I was meeting. And also I was feeling kind of chaotic this one day. I had recently moved to a new state and I was meeting new people. So I decided to put on a fake British accent and pretend that I was from Birmingham, England. And that I just recently moved over. And everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, welcome to America!" And I completely forgot about that. And so that was like the only experience I ever had with putting on a fake British accent. So thank you, Michael, for the question. Thank you. Also, I charge for that question. $100.
Absolutely. As you
Charge
should.
for
Good
Drop
point.
the cash app.
Fans pay up. Fans gotta pay up.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, Kenkoi. No, not Kenkoi. No. My Venmo. You can find my Venmo at Michael Kim owes me money.
Oh my god.
All right, now we can get to like our questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Woo!
Let's
Let's
start to bottom.
go.
Let's
starting with
go.
Max's first question.
Let's go.
From start to bottom.
Okay.
Top to bottom.
Yeah.
Start
I'm
to
gonna
bottom.
scrap that question and I'm gonna ask Kenkoi a completely different question. I'm so sorry, Kenkoi. What is
Oh?
a character archetype that you have yet to voice that you would like to voice?
I would like to voice a really cute girl. Like, youthful, bouncing. Because I usually get typecasted for, like, you know, older, mature ladies, which is fine. But, you know, just, I'd like to be like, I want to be like one of the youngins, too.
Aww.
I have hopes and dreams and energy.
Listen, you did
Aw.
fantastic
So-
as Frisk and
What was that?
I said you did
Aw,
fantastic as
thank
Frisk
you.
and all of them. You 100% can pull it off.
Oh, thank you so much. That was so long ago,
Kenkoi.
and I had, like, the jankiest recording setup.
Aw.
But it's
I didn't
possible,
notice.
y'all. Anything is possible with enough
Exactly.
enthusiasm.
Kenkoi would also be a fantastic villain. Like, I've heard your range, Kenkoi. It's insane. If y'all have never heard her audition, you need to. It's freaking fantastic. Like, she slays it. I honestly think you'd be a fantastic villain. Or, like, someone who pretends to be good and then becomes, like, a sadistic character. Like, you have
Oh.
really impressive range.
Interesting.
That would
Aw, thank you,
slay.
Derek. Well, maybe that might come true in the future. Who's to say? That would be also pretty cool to like be a villain character with nefarious purposes or complex. You know, like a one-note villain's also fine too. Just like just silly,
Right.
just whatever. They're just evil for the sake of evil. But
Period.
if you could have a villain that you can care about, it's like, ooh, okay, that's a whole different can of worms right there.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. One-note villains are great. I mean, Marks, you'll agree.
I wouldn't know anything about a one-note villain. I think you would play one.
Spicy.
Gaslighting has begun.
Very spicy.
But yeah, no, I agree. Sorry.
Great answer.
Yeah, how dare you agree, Genesis? Apologize.
Yeah.
Listen. Okay.
On behalf of a Genesis, I will apologize for him. I'm
Aww.
sorry. I didn't mean to. I made an oopsie. Please forgive me.
I made a severe lapse in
Oh
judgment.
no.
I made a
It's honestly-
severe
you know.
oopsie.
Genesis
Fudge
loved that
nugget
scene where
apology
actually
video.
make Allie and Jake apologize. That's Genesis' favorite scene.
What?
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Yes,
Oh
my
my
girl
God.
is
I wish-
showing up.
She's like, oh, I wish I was Jake. I really wish I was Jake.
What the?
What?
At this point,
Yo,
all
I
of the
wish I was
tension-
Jake.
all of the tension that came from the previous episode gone. This is
Oh.
If it's any consolation, I don't wish I was Jake.
oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Shots fired!
Oh my
He's
gosh.
going through it. He's having a hard time.
Oh, that's true. Poor Jake.
Mhm.
Next question, Emer, it's yours.
All right. Speaking about range within like characters, so we have seen that you have voiced like people like Lil, in Super Monica and Victoria in Reality Resort, even like Header and Total Drama Reunion. My question is, of these characters, Sid, which one was like the hardest for you to like get the right tone? And like this is like the character's voice that has to be distinct.
I think. All right. From my voice acting journey so far, I think with Total Drama Reunion, it was getting Heather's voice right. Just because understanding the context that it's been a couple years since, you know, the Total Drama Island season. All these characters are a lot older. They've changed quite a bit. And I was just listening to, you know, like voice clips of Heather, like on repeat back to back, just to make sure that, you know, I get the tone, the cadence, the speech right. And I remember when the cast reveal for Total Drama Reunion came out, there were some people that they weren't quite a fan of my usual speaking voice because they thought, oh, like, why is this nice sounding girl voicing like such a mean character.
Aw.
And
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I mean, like, yeah. I was like one of those people, like, oh yeah, I'm like looking at all the comments, like everyone loves the voices. That's awesome. And then I saw that one, and you just always remember that one that sticks out. But
Yeah,
like,
right, yeah.
I was speaking.
Oh,
I was
100%.
speaking. Yeah, I was speaking in just like my regular tone. I didn't take it personally or anything, but I was just hoping that like I hope they enjoy my performance when it comes. You know,
Right.
just to give them a nice surprise because I know it can be difficult to do like character voices with already an existing voice profile. So I wanted to do, you know, like a good service for, you know, like my team and also the fans who were waiting for this, that like, hey, like I will show up, I will do the work, put the work in, and, you know, make sure that you have a performance that you all enjoy or all hate. So, you know, because that can happen too.
Aw.
I would say enjoy is definitely an understatement because people loved your voice. Like you served up a Thanksgiving dinner and people ate until they like we
Yeah.
Oh yeah, potatoes and stuffing and everything.
Aw.
Yes.
absolutely.
I distinctly
No
remember
cost
being
for
a little high school fudge nugget, listening to that voice and being like, "That is a great Heather impression."
Like when you look at it, I remember seeing the
high school
like,
first.
the clip.
Yeah, I think I was in high school when I first saw Totally
Aw.
Drama Reunion.
Oh.
Yeah. And yeah, like this was the
21
clip.
yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It was really cool back then because I remember seeing. I was like, "Whoa, this is such a like header like direction." Because like, as header be older, I was able like to capture like header's original spirit all together, and it was like, "Wow, this is an adult header if I ever saw one." Just like
No,
so
never
amazing
mind. It wasn't
time.
high school.
Mhm.
I was gonna say,
It was freshman college,
2024.
my bad.
Barcelona.
It was freshman college. My bad.
Okay. All good, but yeah, that would be my answer for that.
Okay, perfect. I think Jpeg is next on the chopping
Yeah,
block.
I have one question for the both of you. Kenkoi, out of all the roles that you've ever had, what are some of your favorite ones?
Oh, honestly, that's difficult. Just because, you know, you're always auditioning for stuff. Sometimes, like, you shoot your shots, and sometimes you miss all of them. And the ones that you have, definitely want to, you know, keep close to your heart. Derek's here, so I'll definitely I'll bring this up just because he created such a beautiful character with Danny from Mysteries of Krueger Mansion. It's always nice to explore like a character's you know, like their insights, their complexities, and even strength through vulnerability. And that's one thing I absolutely adore about Danny's, especially like when her time to shine is gonna come. Like I hope you all are in for a treat for that performance because I don't usually play super duper emotional characters. I would love to, but Derek gave me the opportunity, and I hope he is looking forward to what I have to offer.
Well, 100%. In that process, like, it was a no-brainer for casting Kenkoi for Danny, because Danny is a very complex character. Kenkoi and I think we read 4 episodes together, didn't we? Way in the past?
Yes, we
Before
did.
they were revised. They've since then been revised,
Yes.
and they're much more wacky and in terms of story and stuff like that. But Danny is a character that is very vulnerable, and Kenkoi, like in her audition, she fits the bill, and it wasn't necessarily the audition that that matched Danny, because I was debating between, I don't know if you knew this, Kenkoi, I was debating between casting you as Danny or Ember. It was one or the other, and
Wow.
so little bit of
This is new.
fun
This is news to me, y'all. So
information
yeah,
there.
we're getting the exclusive right now.
But and that's because like Kenkoi gave such a strong performance in her audition, but Danny, she's not a character that needs to be strong, and so, well, when I say needs to be strong, what I mean is she's very like right now very insecure and very like not assertive, you know? And so I knew Kenkoi's range, and I knew that that was going to be a difficult role to fill, because sentimental roles are really difficult to fill if you don't want them to be cheesy. Because I think you can cast like any Joe or bloke off the street to be in a sentimental role, but it comes across as cheesy if you don't get it right. And so I cast Kenkoi because I had complete and utter faith in Kenkoi's ability, and she has not let me down in any way whatsoever. Kenkoi is such a pivotal player in the voice acting community for Krueger Mansion. And so thanks, Kenkoi, for just sticking with that project for like 2.5 years. Yeah.
Of course. To infinity, and beyond, and always.
Amen.
That is so cute.
Amen.
Oh my
I need
God.
to wipe the tears off my face.
Literally, I like. Oh my God.
That's really cool.
That's super
Wow.
exciting. Oh,
Yeah, we
gosh.
even did a theatrical premiere in Utah, and Tam actually had the
Yes!
opportunity to attend the theatrical
Yeah,
premiere.
it was amazing. It was so amazing. I felt so moved. It was,
Wow.
oh my gosh. Yes. Thank you
Oh,
both
that's
for
awesome.
such a beautiful product. I can't.
Thanks. We even showed a trailer for Disventure Camp before we played the episode. So people in Utah, they got to see
Yes.
what Disventure Camp was.
For real. It's all coming
I
together.
can't even believe the fact that my voice was in theaters.
Yes!
Yeah.
Insane.
It was so
That's
good,
so
Genesis. It
cool.
was so good.
Along with everyone in the DC1 cast. That's incredible.
Yes. These shows were long on the big screen.
Unfortunately, I was tied up and I could not make it. But
Oh, yes,
Next
you were
time.
missed, Fudge Nugget. Next time, for real.
Samesies.
aw, Kenkoi.
Aw.
You were there in
I
You know what?
know.
We missed out, but we at least missed out together. You know.
Yes, exactly.
You guys
were there
sounded
in
beautiful on screen. It was so good.
Oh, thank you so much.
It is true.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my second question, this one for Derek, is that as someone who also, has, you've written your own elimination game show, basically. What are some of the ways that Krueger Mansion will set itself apart from other, of its contemporaries? Because I'm sure there's a lot of like tropes and cliches that you don't want associated with yours, that perhaps Total Drama or Disventure Camp might do. I don't know.
Yeah, we're that's a fantastic question. One of the main inspirations for Krueger Mansion is Danganronpa. And so we love being compared to Danganronpa versus being compared to Total Drama. We don't kill anyone that you know of in the show.
Okay, thank goodness.
That you know of,
Oh.
But
Rest in peace,
what?
Richard Paddington.
Shh, spoilers, man. I'm just kidding. But one of the things that's one thing that we're working on in the rewrites with setting ourselves apart from that specific like genre. Like for instance, Total Drama, whenever they approach something like an obstacle that leads to the elimination, they call it a challenge, right? Like your next challenge is this. In our rewrites for Krueger Mansion, we don't call them challenges anymore. We call them curses. Because the formula is a little different now.
Yeah.
Where all the doors in Krueger Mansion are locked, but when a door opens, a curse will fall on the mansion, and now it's the contestant's job to try and exorcise that curse away from the mansion in the specific way that caters to that room. So
wow.
My
That is
God.
fun. That is fun.
Yo.
That's really cool.
And then
It's like amazing.
we also don't call the elimination ceremony. We call it the banishment ritual. And
God.
it's with the crystal orb that determines your fate. And that's our catchphrase. May fate grant you with its richest blessings, house guests. And so we're trying to make more of like a big like twist on it, but like the game show keeps the ADHD occupied, but the mystery is the main character of the show. And so like today it's like, like I think I'm pretty sure like most of my friends have ADHD. And so like we love the elimination format because it just gives it to us so fast. with mysteries, you have to draw those out, and that takes time. And so I'm like, how do we tell a mystery story to a generation that is, most of us have ADHD, right? And so the best way is to kind of combine the two genres. And so I think that's how we set ourselves apart, is inspired by Danganronpa, and we approach all of it like very differently, just a similar formula.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I love that.
amazing. I love where your head is at. Oh my gosh.
Thanks. We're trying to revise the scripts right now. As a matter of fact, because of that, it has actually made it so I don't have time to write the rich niche scripts as much. And so luckily I've been able to hire people to help me out with that. Korza Corpse as my main editor, which is fantastic. And for those of you who don't know this, in this podcast itself, Imer is my lead script writer for Rich Niche.
I knew it!
I knew
Oh
it.
my
Yes! Oh my god!
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yes!
I was literally like, I bet you it's the like. He said he got accepted into something. I was like, I bet you it was the.
Oh
my
scriptwriter
God.
I
thing.
said I was surprised. You know, it's funny. I told Jess I'm a little surprised. I'm just like, did he get British? I'm like, oh, imagine, lol. And it's like,
Imagine.
oh,
That's
God,
what
I
he
gotta-
said. So imagine. I was like, bro,
I
come on
love
now.
it.
We just had
Never
like,
a
a first meeting a couple days ago
Yeah.
with me, Emer, and Korza. What did you think of that, Emer? What did you think of that meeting?
It was really good. Like, we got like to know about all the directions I need to know going into it. A lot of like feedback, and like we had like views like, okay, this is maybe we should add on this. Like Korza's adding on to stuff, and like me, like we had like so there's a lot of set directions, but they're more like defined. It's gonna be super exciting to see them be played out now at the reaction, the story, and like fun little clips. So,
Oh,
This is gonna be so fun.
that is awesome! I'm so
Ooh,
happy
can't
for you
wait.
all. Yes.
Yep, Emer knows all the juicy details. He knows who Nick's crush is. He
Oh.
knows,
What?
Oh,
What?
knows everything.
What?
Emer, we gotta have a
no.
talk.
Emer.
We
Okay.
so
And
sworn
then-
to silence.
Slides
We
you
made a blood
$1.
oath.
Yeah.
A blood
Emer,
oath.
you derailed all the characters. How dare you?
Yep. Oh my god.
Stop.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I got like 3 pages of script for the episode 3 reaction. There's a lot of like juice I wanted to throw into. It's just like, how could I make it so chaotic? And like, all right, I'm gonna do this. It's just like he talks like
Oh.
every second, but it's probably gonna be cut most.
Oh
I'm
my
just
god.
excited, just had so much like chaos.
Oh my god. I'm so excited. Emer is already
Is that just
like
me or did his mic
great
glitch
writing.
out?
I
No,
feel
it
like
did.
I
Like, I'm so
did.
excited, I'm
His
so
mic
excited, I'm so
definitely
excited.
glitched.
Yeah.
No, it was me. I heard it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Quick, we
I,
I was-
I think you were
I-
just so excited.
I thought it was
I
intentional.
don't know about you guys. I think he's excited.
Yeah.
yeah, man.
The excitement.
I think that's a
I get to hear that.
possibility.
That was honestly
Oh
one
my
of the
God,
coolest
it's-
glitches I've seen.
Literally.
I'm
So
sorry.
excited.
I know.
I'm so excited.
Well, and
I'm
we
gonna be
will, and
Live.
Emer and I have talked about this. We will have guest appearances from the DC universe.
Oh my god.
So some people have already been called within this podcast, so you know who you are.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
gosh. Derek Jackman messaged me.
When are you gonna contact me? No,
Link.
no, I'm kidding. Oh,
Yeah, we'll just see like a Kai with no hoodie in the reaction video.
Oh my god.
He just lost.
oh my god.
He keeps losing that thing.
You know what? A Kai
I know.
and Nick reaction would be amazing. I would love that.
It'd be pretty laid back, actually. I think we'd have a fun time.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, for another like my audition, I did have a Kai thing for like the Nick reacts. Like I sent to Derek. I sent like 24 pages stuff to him. I don't know if he didn't read it all, but I just like, how can I dunk on Kai a bunch of time? It's just
What the heck?
How can I dunk on Kai is so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Who's next?
I am in fact next on the chopping block. So I don't even know what accent that was. That was just
It was good. That's what it was.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. All right, so my question is for Derek, and it pertains to Krueger Mansion because
Ooh.
I love Krueger Mansion. I think it's
Ooh.
amazing. And we did talk about this briefly, but I wanted sort of like a little refresher as well as sort of the public to gain access to a little more of this conversation, at least as much as you would like. What was your main inspiration that set forth the motions for the Krueger Mansion series? And if you can say anything, what are you most excited for in regards to what's upcoming with the series? Obviously, you don't spoil any information, but like, you know what I mean.
Yes. Thanks for asking that question. And I might even turn the time over to Kenkoi and ask like a follow-up question for Kenkoi because she's a part of the process. And for inspiration though, in my life I've had so many phases, and we all go through different phases of our lives, and so I think more than anything, the heart of the show is the characters, and the mystery is just a caveat of their journey, right? Granted, that is like the central focus of the story, but the characters are the heart. That's what connects you to the show. And so each character has a very intimate and sentimental purpose and like bond with me because, you know, throughout different phases of my life, different dispensations of the Derek Jackman life, I have been those characters. And I have felt those feelings that those characters feel in one way or another. And so their backstories, they mean a lot to me. And so that really is where the main inspiration derives from, is where the characters are coming from and where they're going to go. And I'm trying really, really hard to make every single character's journey pay off and feel organic, as if any one of them could step into the main character position. And one person that we start off with is Danny, which, lucky enough, we got Kenkoi here. And you know, Danny is someone who has experienced a lot of trauma and a lot of heartbreak, and you know, she's one of those characters where it's like, oh, why doesn't she get that much screen time right now? You know, in episode 1, I guess she did have some screen time. Episode 2, you know, not as much. But it's like, that's just who Danny is, right? She is the kind of person that is really shy around new people, but it's because of the traumas that, you know, she had experienced in her life. And Kenkoi, I don't know if you remember, we had read 4 episodes together. And this was a long time ago, my friends. This was long before the rewrites and the current revisions and the current redesigns for the characters too, which is really exciting to see. But Kenkoi, like, what's been your journey with, like, I guess, like, with the Krueger Mansion experience? Because Kenkoi is someone who is like so engaged in every single community that she's a part of, which is why she's fantastic to have on any crew. So yeah, what do you think, Kenkoi? What are your thoughts of, like, maybe reading the scripts and like and seeing what your character has to offer?
Oh, that's a very good question, Derek. Thank you for asking. Definitely, I will say Danny is like a character I think most people would find unassuming, and I feel like that's a big strength of hers. She's not someone like who, you know, like reacts to something right away, because maybe that's something she did in the past, and that obviously like hurt her to the point where, okay, I need to take a step back and like just observe what's happening around me. Like maybe things aren't as, you know, upfront as what we're seeing based off on the show. Like there are other things that are happening in the background, things that are a bit more meticulous, things that are part of the mystery. Hence the title, Mysteries of Krueger Mansion. And I think, mind you, I actually have not seen what the revision scripts are, which I think Derek is keeping in his back pocket for the mystery. So I think being able to, I guess, kind of find out, quote unquote, in real time, like when I get the script and just like being in my character's shoes, trying to understand where her mindset is at, seeing like how the story is progressing, how she might react, and in turn, what my reaction would be when portraying that when I record my lines for it. So it's definitely like it's a fun journey in terms of like creating a character not just by yourself but like with the director or with the writers and the team, just because it is all part of like a big ecosystem in its sense. So I mean, I think Danny does want to, you know, be by herself, but I think she'll later realize that that's not going to be sustainable. And in a show like Mysteries of Krueger Mansion, doing things by yourself will probably get you in trouble. Like, I don't know, maybe people die or something.
Danny could be the first one eliminated, my friends. She could be.
I really don't know what my fate is as
Yeah.
Danny, but
Oh.
if I do love the fact that Derek is, you know, like injecting more character into our cast, especially to, you know, to stray away from like total drama, for example, just because you have like a reason to really care about these characters. And maybe if you yourself weren't in the character's shoes at this point of time, maybe you knew someone else who was exactly like this character, because, you know, we write from our own experiences. And maybe there could have been things you wish you'd done differently when interacting with these kinds of people when they're going through hard times, or maybe that they're angry and upset and you didn't know how to communicate that effectively to, you know, try to calm them down. So definitely it's going to be hard when like we're going to care about everyone and there people are going to have to leave from the banishment ritual. So I'm very nervous. I really don't know the fate of my own character, but I think that's like the fun of it, like with the mystery. Whatever happens, like I will do my job justice, and I hope you guys miss me when I do have to go.
When?
Oh.
If
Well, I don't know when. If well, I don't know if okay
Danny might
okay,
go
sorry.
all the way. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. She could. She certainly could. But yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare anyone there.
Yeah. The Danny fans
Just
are
we all know
shambles.
that Reynold Chattington's taking it all, right?
Oh my god. Oh.
Could have had it all.
Oh. I love that. though.
in the deep.
Oh,
We could have it
Had my heart.
all. To play to the beat.
I would continue if I knew the lyrics.
Yeah.
you got the lyrics.
I don't know the song.
I do not know the lyrics
No.
on this. Genesis, you're like a singer. How do you know this?
Oh.
I don't know
I'm
the
gonna
lyrics.
bully you again, but I gotta bully you for this. You
And she's
supposed
blonde.
to be a singer. You don't know the song.
Blonde. She's blonde.
Who's
dare
blonde?
Ember's blonde.
Oh my
Yeah, Ember
god.
is blonde. She's very blonde.
I'm gonna have to start thinking. You know, what would Genesis like when I write her?
Yeah.
Please.
Oh.
A character exactly
love-
like Leo. That's who you should write.
Oh my god.
Actually, no. I think I will respectfully retract that, because if something bad happens to her, then Genesis will be like shattered to beyond bits and pieces. So maybe I retract that.
Oh no.
I need to do more
Kenkoi.
research.
Yeah. Too soon.
Yeah,
Especially after
Kenkoi, did you not see what Ashley?
It was too soon.
This was in
It
shambles.
was too soon.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
She's still
Oh my
recovering.
god.
He was devastated.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Alright, last
Who
three
is
questions
losing mind?
from Imer and Mark's. Last three questions. Go to Imer. You're next.
Oh. The Rich Niche one, right?
Are you excited? Yeah. Are you excited?
Oh. Stop. Never gonna note that down.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Anyway.
Excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Actually, not excited. Anyways, well, we actually had this one already. We decided to help look for expansion on the project Rich Niche. This is the question. I think we already answered this.
What inspired me to like expand on that?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, there was such a small niche community that likes Nick, and then a majority of people don't appreciate Nick, and so I was like, you know what? You're all just a bunch of bloody wankers. I'm gonna change your mind, and and so ultimately, I just was like. I was like, challenge accepted. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm gonna try and make Nick likable, and also showcase that the reasons you hate Nick are also the reasons you like other characters. And so I was like, I'm just gonna showcase that. And so I made Rich Mitch
Great.
just because I wanted to bring his character to life a little more, and then from there it just expanded, and it was a lot. It's so fun voicing Nick, just because Nick is nothing like me. Well, okay, that might not
just
be
a
true.
bloody fool.
Yeah, he's just me, but he's British, you know? And so he's fun.
Yeah.
He's fun. So I was
That's
excited to
beautiful.
just bring his voice back. That's really what the inspiration was, and also I was very inspired by people like Korza and some other people who were like writing some like fan scripts with Nick in it, and so I was like, you know what, like. This is a character that doesn't deserve to die. Dan. He deserves
He's a
to live.
great-
You
I
know
knew
what
that
I mean?
was coming.
Like,
Let's say. It was so funny though. Because like the same thing for me. Like Nick, I was like, okay, he's some decent character. Corey that came along, he's like, tell me all this about Nick. I'm like, all right, I'm on board. I agree.
Oh my
Both
god.
get it.
Heck yeah.
That's the
But I
thing.
was
You
like-
just have to see the
I was like-
vision. You just have to see the vision.
Yeah.
Yes.
Korza was
She
the
lets us
soul of Nick, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. 100%. Like Corza like gave so much life and depth to Nick. I'm like, you know what? I can see so much expansion potential with this direction. So now to have a whole like
Yeah.
stuff series where it's like no elimination. It's just Nick having his good old time, causing chaos. It allows like so much like depth to be added to Nick during like this, even though it seems like, oh, it's just watching that episode. He's still growing or regressing as a character throughout each time he reacts. I think that's going to be such a fun element for like a react-in right now.
The person who truly deserves the praise is Korza. It's
Yes.
true.
Yes.
Like,
the ultimate Nick stand.
Yes.
No,
Korza,
for
that
sure.
icon,
For sure.
The icon that they are.
Even just talking to Korza, you can get that feeling, and it's great because
Oh,
they're so
gosh.
passionate about it. It's fantastic.
Yes.
Amen.
It's amazing.
Amen.
I love Korza's passion.
Shout out to Korza if you're watching this.
Shout out
Love you,
Korza.
Yes.
We love you here.
The soul of Nick. I love it.
The soul of Iggy died.
Perfect title.
We're just bringing them
He's a
out the
ghost.
grave.
well, he's wealthy enough to where, you know, he can afford that new resurrection medication. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Can't.
Just cryopreserved
like
his
pocket
body
change for
until
him.
they could clone him. Yeah.
All right, Tam, your go.
Oh, okay. Okay, for both of you guys, are there any VAs you would like to collaborate with on another project? It can be like DC related or not.
That's an amazing question.
Thank you.
Go
for
for it,
that.
Would you like to
Kenkoi.
answer?
Answering it, and I think it's amazing.
I talked a lot. Let's give the audience a breather from me. Go for it, Kenkoi. I love hearing you anyways. So
Well, I guess. Well, okay. Forgive me for being a little cheesy here, but I guess this collaboration's kind of like a dream come true for me because I get to speak with all of you. Like, even if it's not like on like a DC project, and this is more like on the side. Like, I would like when I saw the returning members for All Stars, I'm like, oh my god, it'd be so amazing just to like be in a scene with them. Like, I don't even have to like do anything. Like, I could just make noises, and that's fine. It's like, yes, I've made my peace. And but I like this is the next best thing, so like I'm taking it. So again, thank you so much for having us on here.
Oh, we're
Thank
just
you.
so
And I
honored.
hope
Pleasure.
Oh my gosh, that's sweet.
I hope we have more to come in the future.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'd vote for you.
Oh.
Yes.
Always
Korza for
welcome back.
president of Canada.
Bunch of non-all-stars and Yule.
But
Non All Stars and
Yeah.
you.
That's Cam.
Like, I could just be the Foley artist and just like, oh, the bus is going in, like, and just,
I want that.
I'll just be like opening and closing the doors. See, perfect. There's my contribution right there. I don't
Old
even have
school
to have
BS.
lines or anything.
Old school BFDI used to do that. They used to like whenever somebody would catch someone, they would say snatch. Like that would be their specific like Foley.
Oh my
art.
gosh. Oh, I love that soundbite.
Snatch. Oh, and for me, I mean, everybody's freaking awesome, and I've been able to collaborate with like most of the people from DC because I think like half of the people on DC I've been in projects with before, but I have been like making a good friendship with the voice actresses for Ashley and Fiore. So I'd love to collaborate with them more.
Oh yeah.
Because they're
yeah.
freaking
Oh.
awesome. They are so
Yes,
nice.
Yes.
they're good.
Absolutely.
range.
Calamity Island.
Calamity! Oh my gosh! I'm
Yeah.
so
Oh my
stoked for
god!
that.
Yes,
Dude,
that's-
yes.
yes. Congratulations, by the
Period.
way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah, congratulations, genuinely.
I do also want to
that's
collaborate
awesome.
with Marks. I've been saying it for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
I want to
Oh.
collaborate with the voice actor for
Ooh.
Yule. I just didn't know who you were, Marks. I
Don't
just
worry,
didn't
we'll
know
get
who you
there.
were.
We'll be there.
And obviously everybody that's
Oh.
here too. I mean, like Jpeg has always given me a right giggle every time I've heard them on Discord.
Aw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark's last question.
So once again, I wrote a question. I'm so sorry. I'm scrapping the question. I got a different one. Derek, I would love to just like allow and know your backstory in like the community and fandom of animated elimination shows, because you just mentioned BFDI, which has got my heart pounding because clearly you know something about elimination animated shows. So what's your history?
Oh, thanks for that question. It's very extensive, and I'll try to boil it down to a little Spark Note version.
Yo.
I was there when like the first season of Total Drama Island was released. And the first episode I ever watched was in the final four with Duncan, Owen, Gwen, and Heather. And I was like, whoa, this is kind of a cool show. And I went back and like a whole marathon was on TV that day. And that's when we had like channels. We weren't into
remember.
the
Right.
streaming services.
Absolutely.
And so it was like a marathon before the finale. So I actually got to experience like the whole season right as the like show was still like new,
Right,
fresh.
going on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. And so after a while, I got pretty obsessed with it, and I joined a bunch of different like camps. I don't know if y'all are familiar with like the old school camps that they used to do back in the day, where you would sign up because on YouTube you used to be able to send like private messages and stuff like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Stop. Are we about
was a
to
thing.
have met before?
Oh, we are.
Oh my god.
And so I participated in a lot of those camps, and I made a lot of friends from that, and I had a lot of really cool experiences come from that too. And I think I've crossed paths with other people in the community without knowing I did back then. And so that was like my introduction, and then I found BFDI when like the third episode or fourth episode was like released, when there was only like less than 100 like subs.
There was like 20 voters still in the episodes.
Yeah,
Back
like
then.
so, and I was the original person who submitted the idea for 8 Ball. And so 8 Ball actually
Wait.
came from
That was you?
that was
You're one of the OG recommended character people. Oh my god.
Yo.
That's
So-
great. So my current roommate and best friend submitted the character Evil Leafy. If you go back, he is the submitter for Evil Leafy.
Whoa!
I know, so crazy. Oh my god, 8-Ball. That's
Dude,
wild.
well, Evil Leafy, that is a flex. Holy
I know, but they don't credit him ever again after that. It's they say it's created by somebody, but in the very first episode where it's those recommended characters, Joyan in, it says his username. So,
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
Wow.
That is so funny. It is such a
I don't know.
small world.
it is such a small world, but it's just so like it's so warming and brings me so much nostalgia hearing your story and being able to relate so much. Like the comfort and warmth that just came over my body. That's just an who needs morphine when you can get total drama backstory dopamine injected right into your heart?
What? Why not have both? You know what I mean? Like, I'll
Why
ship you.
not have both?
Yeah,
Double
yeah,
dose.
yeah. It's really fun too, because so I originally went by the name The Bomb Diggity Shiz. Terrible name. I was a kid.
Love it.
And I even auditioned for Inanimate Insanity right when it was getting started, right when they still had Christian Potenza as like where it is when he got cast.
Yeah.
I auditioned for Lightbulb originally.
Wow.
I didn't get it. I was too young. I had a really annoying squeaky voice, but that's where I started, and I failed immensely. But I made a lot of friends along the way, and then I found Adam with Reunion, and I submitted a video with one of my friends where we sang a song, and we auditioned. And
I remember.
oh, Kenkoi, you've seen the blackmail then, huh?
I have no, I haven't seen the blackmail. I have heard of it, and I guess this reconfirms
like I heard of it
that
also.
the blackmail exists.
It's out there somewhere. On private.
Out there.
But
Sorry.
Adam reached out to us, and he's really the one that extended the olive branch early on, and I have him to thank for, all the opportunities that I've had going forward, because that's really where everything turned around. Before, it was really just a passive game, and game, when I say game, I mean like I was participating in camps and getting to know people, and it was a way of connection. But Adam brought me back in, and then I got to know all the voice actors and actresses that were so talented on Reunion, and then Reunion got canceled, and Adam and I worked on Krueger Mansion, and and then DC happened, and then from there it just kind of snowballed, and so it's amazing, Marks, that you get to like relate to that. That brings me joy. That it brings you joy. Like, that's awesome.
Good. Oh my god.
Are we friends now? We're friends now. We're friends.
Believe
You're
me,
my friend now.
I knew you were going to be my friend. I saw the day you, I think it was on YouTube, that I saw a pitch from you for Mr. Beast. I saw that video and I was like, that is somebody who I will absolutely be friends with one day. That is somebody with determination and tenacity, and I love his energy. So I'm really glad that you're here right now.
My heart has melted.
Yes.
And now I don't have one. So
Now you can join the club.
yeah.
Here, Derek, you can have my.
Yeah,
Here,
just
Derek,
take
you
them
can have
all.
mine.
Take them all.
That's good. She's got enough.
I will
go.
gladly accept
so
your
cute.
heart, Kenkoi.
I don't know who this Evil
thank
Leafy
you.
recommender is, but we should interview them one day. That'd be cool.
One day, absolutely.
Woo.
I'll
Yes,
get him on
you
here
should.
for you, Jpeg.
One
Anything for Golden Goose
day.
Production.
This
Yes.
is what we call foreshadowing.
I would watch.
Yeah.
I would watch too.
Foreshadowing.
Genesis learn. Okay.
This is the joke is that their next episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know this.
Fair enough.
You
Fair
have the
enough.
list.
You have the list.
I know I have the list. I know I have the list, but when you say foreshadowing, when you say hint, I'm like, my brain is like, I'm not in the know mode. So, because I'm not.
Wait, that's just like Dan.
Saysies.
I don't know.
I'm like, wait.
Yeah, no,
what?
I've been trying to push for like an object show Disventure Camp like collaboration for the last like few weeks.
That's
Jared has
funny.
sadly not
So
responded.
cute.
to
I
my,
love the
my
object
request.
shows.
I think it would be
Jared, you should
great.
message these people.
I think it'd be great. Kind of like how the Total Drama and Danganronpa community has like collided.
Yeah.
I think we need to get the
absolutely.
Object Show as well.
Yeah.
Like, I think if those worlds collided, that'd be sick. Like, imagine seeing Kenkoi on Inanimate Insanity. That would be amazing. Like, it would be, or freaking Genesis on anyone in this group on like Inanimate Insanity or BFDI. That'd be amazing.
Genesis can voice a fudge nugget.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right
In
there.
that
Oh
same,
my god, a
Fudge
fudge
nugget.
nugget in an object show would be so funny.
in that same vein, I also do just have to say, I don't know if you guys have seen the object shows, but currently they're on like a tour where they're going to like different cities. I cannot wait for in 1 to 2 years when Disventure Camp, Reality Resort, Mysteries of Krueger Mansion, they all become so big and they go on a joint tour. You will see me at every single stop. You will see me
Literally.
at every single stop.
We should join them. We should like I'll send out an
100%.
email. Like I'll
Y'all
even
gonna come to the
attach
Philippines?
this.
Come to the Philippines.
Yes.
I would honestly do sick days for that. Like, actually.
All right, I'm gonna send an email to Adam, the creator of Inanimate Insanity.
Period.
Oh, Adam, Cat. I thought you were talking about
Adam Katz, yeah.
Yeah, well,
I thought
I
you
was
were
originally
talking
talking
about
about
Adam
Adam
Sandler?
Rudine, but yeah, Adam Katz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Confused me. All
Oh my
right,
gosh.
Genesis, this is your chance to redeem yourself from last episode. The question you missed, you can ask Kenkoi. Because Derek already talked about his origins.
The question I missed?
Yeah, the origins question.
Origin question.
Ah, right. Perfect. All right.
For those of you that
Kenkoi.
don't know, Genesis forgot, so we had to like edit. He asked it so late in the podcast, we had to edit it to be like
Yeah.
earlier. So he just forgot.
It was literally done before the
Okay.
MVP. I was like, Genesis. We can
Okay, all right.
Oh.
Let me call all of y'all out because none of you guys mentioned it. I want to make that clear.
It's not the
None of you
Sheboygan
guys
lady,
remembered
so
it.
that's like first person ever.
Oh my God.
I mean, no, you type in the chat. You type in the chat, Jpeg. You're a both. I'm
Just
going
cut,
down
cut,
to
slice, add some elevator
Don't
music,
forget
and
the
no one will
origins
know.
question. You
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay, yeah. So now I have the chance to ask Kenkoi, which is great. So Kenkoi, clasping my hands together, resting my head on my clasped hands.
Oh.
play.
Yes.
Oh my
Visualize it
god.
already. Tell me more.
Whoa.
Hey, Genesis, she gave me her heart, man. You go away, man.
But yeah, Kenkoi, what got you into voice acting? What inspired you to get into voice acting? And, what were your biggest takeaways for, between, when you started voice acting and now, and what advice would you perhaps give as, or what advice would you give to your younger self who started out as a voice actor?
Ooh, I've been thinking about this quite a bit. Also because I watched the podcast episode where that question was not properly edited in. So like I have prepared like thinking like, oh, probably I might get this question. So what started with my voice acting journey? As a kid growing up, I loved watching cartoons, even the ones where there wasn't really a lot of talking, like Tom and Jerry. But I think what really set a fire for me to like, ooh, like I wish I could do this one day was I was in junior high with some friends. One of them let me borrow his Full Metal Alchemist manga, and I was reading it along. And this was around the time. Well, I don't know if any of you know this, but before Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, that was debuted in 2010. There was actually another Full Metal Alchemist that was introduced in, I want to say 2005. And I think watching that definitely like inspired me. Like, oh man, like I want to do this one day. I hope I can do this one day. Like I don't know how to do it, but at that time it was just a dream, and I didn't have a lot of resources at the time. I didn't know where to look. Fast forward to November 3rd, 2016. That was when I finally decided to make the plunge to get into voice acting. So I started off on behindthevoiceactors.com, Casting Call Club 2, and it's a I wouldn't say early infancy, but it was still kind of developing at the time. It's changed quite a bit, like these past couple of years. And I was able to, and a lot of the projects that I was a part of were fandoms of Danganronpa games, and which definitely, opened up to other avenues, like outside of Danganronpa fan projects. I've also did the Undertale game that you just so happened to, find me in.
Yeah.
And yes, and I've just been doing it ever since, just like trying to, find any opportunities, any projects that, spark a light in my heart. Like, yeah, I want to go for this. Like, even if I don't get into the project, it's still good practice regardless.
Right. Yeah.
I can imagine for other voice actors out there, like who might be going through a dry spell, it gets, it gets tiring after a while. Like you feel a bit disheartened, and then you ask all the questions like, am I not good enough? What am I doing wrong? Like, don't worry. This is just a moment. It'll pass. And before you know it, you might get cast in something, but you won't know unless you try. Even if you send an audition and there's a chance, there's always a 50% chance you could get it. But it'll always be a 100% chance of you not getting it if you don't submit.
Always.
So,
Always.
Perfect.
Always a good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Yes. If there's anything I could tell to my younger self, for starting off, understand your settings for when you record, because I had a difficult time trying to record from my iPhone, from my computer, and this blue snowball microphone. I was recording on 3 different microphones, essentially. And when I was listening to it, like, this is not it. This does not sound good. So a lot of the times I ended up recording on my recording device or the recording app on my iPhone at the time. And that's how I did a lot of my auditions before I realized, oh wait, I need to change some settings so I could actually use the blue snowball microphone. And then, after getting more practice in, I was able to, get some classes, had some, my parents were very supportive in helping me with some of the equipment that I have. Also, like, meeting new people along the way. Derek, I see you. And everyone in the podcast as well. So definitely.
I'm waving at nothing. I don't know why I'm waving.
I do that too whenever I say bye to people online.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you're good. So understanding your tools and your instrument, I think, is very key when you first start out. And also, like, have fun with it. Don't be like so hard on yourself. Don't feel like you need to have the best equipment. Don't feel the need to rush to get a demo reel, because that wouldn't be your best work. If you're kind of rushing everything, trying to scramble everything. Everything comes in time. And I think a lot of people have a difficult time being patient with themselves on their voiceover journey, myself included at times. But everyone's moment will come. You just kind of, you gotta wait for it. You gotta, like, prepare yourself with all the skills at your arsenal and just go for it and see where everything happens.
Yeah, I love that. Okay. There was some advice in there that I needed too. So, yeah, I did.
Of course. Yeah. Like, just do that mantra. Just say it's like, yeah, I got this. Like, I go at my own pace. I'll get there when I get there.
Just psyching myself up in front of the mic doing jumping jacks, like, hell yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
I can do it.
It's great for warm-ups too.
It is good. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so true. But yeah, is that the last question?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now that we're 90 minutes into this podcast, we can actually talk about episode 11.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Yes.
Man, I'm gonna. Let me start off with the negatives, so then we can move into the positives and what people enjoyed. I would say my biggest negatives with this episode and why I felt like it was middle around is that I felt like it was a jarring right turn. Like, I feel like they just had, after episode 9 or 10, gone on a new plot path forward and was building momentum, and this felt kind of like a giant veer off of the momentum. I felt in terms of what the outcome of the episode was, it was predictable in a large sense of just pure number standpoint. A hero has to return to the game. And so when the entire episode is built upon the villains trying to make sure a villain returns to the game, and you kind of, as the viewer, know that that's not going to happen, it, to me, I wanted more than just Ashley lassoing Fiore. I would have rather, like, all of the contestants start bum rushing the villains too, or to make it more of a fight. Because it feels like they
yes,
were
I would have
fighting
loved
up
that too,
until
honestly.
That last point. And I feel like at the last moments, everybody just kind of lost their fight.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like the budget
Fair.
would have been like so expensive for like everyone to throw hands with each other, but I would have
Yeah.
loved that, honestly.
But it would have been so good.
Kill that
Yeah.
out, guys.
It would have been. It would have been.
It would have been like the school fight for Mean Girls.
I
just
promise,
like
guys,
everyone.
I'm usually like, I love
Yes.
the episodes, and like I said, a Disventure Camp 5 out of 10 is still like an 8.5 out of 10 in the real world of TV shows that I personally would watch and enjoy.
Right.
That's just where I feel on this episode. I gotta be honest, Cody.
Yes.
The 11 is this weird revolving door between the first half and the second half. Since the second half technically doesn't exist yet, it's like weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Get him,
Yeah.
get him.
Okay, wait, who rated it the high? Oh, there are two people who rated it the
Yes.
highest.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right, y'all pop off.
So,
Yeah.
how are we gonna do this?
Oh my god, I don't know.
Because I remember, like, back in the day when we were writing the script, Tam was like, "This is my favorite episode ever." So
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Tam
for like
did.
that's for like
Gee, I
one
wonder
reason.
why.
Yeah. No, like legit, like the first time I read it, I did skim through for visual moments. Oh my god, that is so bad. But no, I mean, I still enjoy the episode though. I think that it has like cute moments, but I definitely agree. Like it's missing that fight, like the action of it, and like for this to be like the mid-season episode, yeah, it was kind of lacking. But I liked like the little single conversations, like these like different pairs had, I guess. So, but yeah, that's what lifted my rating, and of course another reason, but. I'll save that for later.
Don't worry, you'll have it later.
You will.
That's yours.
when I read the script, I really thought the music would be like dun 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 dun, but instead it was like super casual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
I know. That was the biggest thing. Like just even like during like the proofreading process and stuff. That was always our biggest struggle with this episode. So yeah.
Mhm.
It,
Yeah.
It just
The music?
I mean
That's
no,
totally fair.
no, not the music. Just the whole like at the end part. Like how they didn't really fight for that, but yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
There's
fair.
some tea.
I would definitely like to chime in that like I do fully agree with the complaints about like this one being a really obvious like bring back.
Mhm.
And also just like it didn't quite have like that fight as you guys said, or I guess it didn't feel like as intense as it maybe should have, or like a
Exactly.
comeback challenge where like, you know, there's only one chance you have to get back in the game, you know.
Yeah.
And it didn't quite have that energy to it.
Mhm.
My big reason that I gave 8.2 was because of the character interactions
Right.
and just the way they were very mixed and matched. That was what mainly it gave me the positive rating,
Mhm.
because there were a lot of interactions in this one
Mhm.
that people were really wanting, and we got, and I think we got at least pretty good on most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You
the
have
one
to look
random
at
one
this-
was also hilarious.
I know. That's why I wish it was
you have to look at
longer.
this
Ugh.
episode as the
God.
big like Act 2 spectacle, you know. I mean, like
Right.
we didn't abandon, you know, Fiore or Hunter or all these characters, you know. They still
Mhm.
got more.
Right.
Just a reminder that hey, they
Mhm.
exist. They got eliminated early, but they still exist. You know, they still
Right.
They're still in the narrative.
But I do fully agree that there should have been more punch to this,
Mhm.
in terms of the intensity.
Yeah.
Mm.
For
All
sure.
right. That's a good take. Okay, so
Yeah.
I have
There's
presented a slide. presentation.
Oh,
This is what?
Oh.
My top
Oh,
5 of
okay.
I've seen the noted for this. Yeah.
Three of the final 4 of the comeback are my top 5 least likely. And it's like, wait, what the fuck? So when the problem with the
Wow, a whole
comeback is
presentation and
Stretch.
everything.
That's
Yeah, good. You
it's
added
one of my
on.
small presentations.
Good.
yeah. Small presentation.
Look at the-
This is smaller.
You look at it objectively, you see, all right, the people that are uncontenders is like Connor, Hunter, Lake, and Ellie. Ellie's not really the villains. But anyways, regarding that, they do the whole let's sabotage the bikes, and 5 of the competitors are out 5 minutes into the challenge. It's so wild. Or if they just disappear in the forest and never to be seen again. Like, you're an sabotage, and I always enjoy it. But when you in UA sabotage to where all the contenders are done, and it's obviously a Connor clean sweep, it's like, oh no, this is gonna age really badly.
Yeah.
I think it'll age like better though, because like anyone who watches in the future, they won't have 22 weeks of speculation. They're just like,
Okay. But yes,
episode
but
11
when
will
you
be,
watch
like,
a
4
moment,
hours in the story, right? Like 4 or 5
yeah,
hours
right.
in
But
as opposed to 22 weeks.
this is a huge yes. The thing was, I think the problem with this episode was marketed so much. Like, it's like, don't be afraid. The comeback's gonna give you everything you want. And it's so short.
True.
So,
I get what you
and then
mean.
afterwards,
Yeah.
I think also
Script got
they get traction.
cut a lot. It makes me sad.
There's one thing I was also very upset with. It was the Gret and Hunter thing.
Yeah.
I was like so excited about weeks. This is like the pizza thing again.
Yeah. Oh my god, literally.
So basically, like weeks before, like I was like, Gret's gonna like the Hunter scene and upsets gonna back in the narrative, and it comes back in the trailer. It's like, oh, this is so cool. I'm like, obviously Hunter's gonna help with Gret's character, but I hope they give something for Hunter. It's just like it doesn't help Hunter's character at all. Like, Gret's like a leech right now, taking everyone else's stuff.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it,
Like,
Imer?
no.
I don't know. You don't know.
I'll say, I don't know though, but like,
You don't
it would
know.
be nice. Would be nice if there was a scene because of the short episode. It does suffer that. I do think, at the positive side, I'm very positive. The duos, some of them are so amazing. Like when you look at like Lake and Aiden, it's short, but what you get out of it is amazing. This is how you rate interaction. It's not supposed to be big, and you'll get a big impact. Like that is like the way to go.
Exactly.
And, for like you get the nostalgic factor.
New.
Like
yeah. And with storytelling. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Like it's better if you show and not tell. Like the more that you tell, the more it's like kind of gives it away that they're going in a certain direction or they're trying to make you feel something. You kind of want to build something without the audience knowing that you're building that. And so and in some ways I actually think that they succeeded in that with Tom and Miriam, actually, because I never sympathized with Jake. Like I always couldn't stand Jake, and like I still can't stand Jake. But Miriam kind of holding that story in, but they dropped hints throughout the whole thing, and eventually it like comes out in a fit of rage, and like that's exactly an organic way of when that would come out, telling like, oh hey, you ghosted us, you know, it actually like made me sympathize a little bit more with Jake of like, oh dang, maybe Tom wasn't in the right. Showing and not telling is the best way of storytelling, because like when I first got like the script for DC1, I knew Nick was an early boot just because he told his entire backstory in the first episode.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
But early trauma
dump. Right.
But they're also like, I'm so impressed.
I know how that feels.
Yeah. I'm so impressed with their ability to write right now because they're doing it so fast. Like they are pumping these episodes out so fast. So the quality to time constraint is pretty impressive. Sorry, Imer, if I cut you off.
I love it.
Oh my god!
Edit that out
Totally
in post.
fine. I appreciate that cutoff.
Imer the
Yeah, we'll see.
Look at you, Imer
I
the
will
Jar.
say,
No, we're not bringing that back.
I will say something. Actually, I'll let Emer talk first.
Okay. All right, and you insist. All right. I was gonna add now with Fury and Alec. Or I do think it's overplayed to a point where like, oh my god, totally gonna come. I never had a fate of them when. Like, oh, I get what Marx was like saying with the whole like villain's not gonna win, and I agree because that was my mindset going into this episode. So I do appreciate though because this is supposed to be season of illusions that Fury and Alec get this like the moment they deserve of them causing chaos once again. I think that was just a really good idea to have them be pushed. And for another one I really wanted to talk about, I don't think I'm going to be talking about it, is the James and Goal. Like, that is like, the direction they went with it, phenomenal. Like, James, like,
There's one line that Yule says as like James is falling in a certain scene that just absolutely shut the club down for me. I could not.
God.
I could not
That's
stop
for the
laughing.
mushroom.
Yeah.
That's for the
Yeah.
mushroom freak.
That's the best line.
That is the line.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Look,
I lost it.
I told y'all that there'll be some plot points from DC1 and DC2 that aren't going to be brought back until like later in the season. The mushroom's one of them.
Yes, the
Yeah.
I
mushroom.
got my revenge.
Yes.
Believe me. I got my comeuppance.
Yes.
When's there going to
Yeah.
be the mushroom call back? And here it is. Episode 11.
Literally.
Man, I want Yule to win so bad now. Like,
There were a lot of people. A lot of people are counting him out and saying that his plot is almost done, which therefore makes him disposable.
Oh
But
my
I don't know.
God.
Like, there's a lot of ways you can go in reality competitions when people get desperate and need numbers.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yes.
Right.
I also one thing
Well,
that
trank guns.
I'd love to see more with DC, and I think Jared and Robert, like, they are evolving. Like, they are learning and growing so much, so I think they're going to catch on to this really fast, is I would love it if a character hit their character arc, like, they went through that development they needed to, but they weren't eliminated.
Mhm.
And so now they got something new to go through, you know what I mean? Like,
Miriam.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah,
love
that
it when,
was
like,
Miriam,
it
but
finishes. Yeah, sorry, what?
Mm-hmm.
we're saying like Miriam, but I do feel like when Miriam though, she does fail that a bit too because she'll have like a second arc, but they just forget to add on to it. Yeah, in the
Now you're
confessional.
defending Miriam.
Like, yeah.
Now you're defending Miriam. What the heck?
No, I said in the confessional. No, I'm not defending her. I'm actually attacking her because it's like time to develop that like second resolution.
Push her down the
That's
escalator.
the exact opposite.
Yeah, you read it
Oh my
wrong.
I will.
I love
mention
second
Sammy in
arcs.
the first half.
I did.
I was gonna say I will say something about the comeback. I feel like there's been a common track record throughout this particular season, especially where it's like Emer and I are talking because we're theorizing about the show now. Emer's right, I'm wrong. Emer eventually convinces me to his side at the very last second,
Yes.
and because that's exactly
you
what
guys gotta
happened
see
with
this.
Oh.
He's got that riz.
I have
That's
like
exactly what happened with
ability.
the season. That's exactly what happened with the comeback challenge. I was like, he thought it was Connor, I thought it was Ellie, and then at the last second he was like, he gave bullet points. He was like, all right, here's why Ellie won't come back. I'm like, oh shoot,
Oh
okay,
my
you're probably
God.
right. Switch to Connor. It was Connor. I had a whole
Yeah, look,
theory about Ellie from the beginning of the show because my whole thought process was like, all right, you have a character who was so close to the end that they could have won that final challenge, and sorry, they were so close to the end they could have won that final challenge. They were robbed. Now they're coming back. They're like, and slowly over time they thought like Ellie's one of those characters that like actually got like a huge following, despite how I think she was very toxic in a lot of cases. Maybe toxic's not the right word, but like the way like there's a lot of stuff that like even a lot of Ellie fans will go, okay, like you went too far here, right? But there was a huge discourse with Ellie where like you had like a lot of people from one side like really defending her actions because they didn't really like Jake and all that, and you carry that over into the interviews, where like Ellie had a bunch of interviews like at the beginning of the season, and she was just ditching it out against everyone. So I thought my initial thought, like, because again, this was when the season started, was that Ellie had this whole arc where she realized that she doesn't have to hide being the monster that she is. She can be who she really is, this vicious inner self, without worrying about what the fans might think of her, because the fans love what she's dishing out. She sees the reaction to the interviews. She's like, yes, I'm so happy. Granted, she does have a lot of hate, and that hate gets to her at the beginning of the season. But, when you slowly lose that fear and realize you don't have to hide who you really are, you get a terrifying villain, because there is no lengths of what they'll go to get that million. And so if you use the comeback challenge as a way to sort of because usually comeback challenges are used in a way to sort of like bring back someone that like fans like, or something that fans want to see more of. But if you bring back a character that fans didn't want back, you use the comeback challenge as a way that's like, holy crap, like I didn't want this, but now I'm getting it. It's like the comeback challenge negatively affected, That's what I thought was going to happen with this. That was my theory. But seeing the way that Ellie's direction went throughout the season, I was like, wait, maybe I'm like fully wrong in that, because I was so sure.
That would have been interesting too, because then
That would
it's
be
like
real cool.
it's 5 villains again, right?
Right.
And then they would be super unbalanced, and that really is the tale of an underdog if a hero were to win the season.
True.
And that's compelling, right? For me, and I actually totally agree with what Genesis is saying. Connor coming back, I love Michael, and any time he's on screen, I am so excited and enthralled. But it does feel a little unsatisfactory for me, just because it's like I like Connor, but also I feel like there's no need to have Connor there anymore. And I know that there is a story that they're trying to unravel with Connor, and so my mind will probably change as I see that happen between Connor and Rhea. But I would have rather seen someone like Ellie or Hunter come back, because it would genuinely make either the game more terrifying or give the heroes an actual chance. And I feel like Connor, like, he definitely proved his competence in this episode, but at the same time, I feel like he's just kind of like a fan favorite insert right now. And that's, just a personal opinion.
That's valid. That's totally valid.
Your first reaction.
That's fair.
Oh.
Personally,
yeah.
like I said,
Go on.
Connor, I was going to say, like, Connor, I feel like people always forget that every other person that was booted had an exact allegiance. The Mac's like, oh yeah, I'm back to work in my alliance. So Connor's out for blood. And he's like, I'm done with the alliance. They're all going down. That's a change of character. If you did that with anyone else, like if Hunter, I'm back to work with my girlfriend, like I'm help Aiden some more, even though Aiden's whole story is about to be well, now with Lake. Like Ellie is like Gabby's supposed to be on her own. Just like reduce Gabby for Ellie coming back. It's like, oh no, that'd be really bad. So I think with Connor himself, like, okay, he's rich, he's not gonna win. Okay, fair. But like what if his motivation? And his motivation is to take out Rhea. And I think that is something that's gonna be so interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen episode 12 yet.
Yeah.
I think
and that is a very fair point. It's a very fair point. Imer, the president of the debate club here. Left and right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For real.
He can flip you left, right, and center.
So it really comes down to how they're gonna write him then. Like, I hope that they use him.
Oh, I agree.
Oh yeah.
But the good thing is,
does anyone else? Oh yeah, you go.
I say that now with Disventure Camp having its first, because this Disventure Camp's in its first immediate before elimination, Rhea and Connor can make messes now before the challenge, and they won't get any consequences because they're safe, which causes a lot more chaos right in it. They can play more risky.
Oh, yes.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
let's move on.
Chaos.
Evenly stacked. I hope someone finds an immunity totem too.
No.
This is the perfect time for that.
It's already found.
Oh wait, was I just not paying attention? Who the frick found the immunity totem?
one did yet. No one did yet, but like they could have had
No
it.
one
like, I don't
did.
know.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Maybe
Gabby
they do.
did mention off like as a threat to Tom and Aiden that she has an immunity totem. I wonder if they're gonna. I hope they
Yeah.
bring that back up in the future, future episodes. Like, yo, Gabby, where's your totem? It's like, oh, hey, I
That's-
don't have one.
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah.
is a good point.
Now, we gotta jump into the scene by scene, and I think how we're gonna structure this differently is that we're just gonna like keep it pretty brief because like a lot of stuff can be summarized in like a few sentences. I feel.
Yeah.
I like this scene. This is a good scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Next.
So we start the episode off with the Jake and Alex scene, and a lot of people were like, I like how Jake's growing. How little by little the villains aren't working as much. Yula was like, "Look at Tom's bulge," and Jake's like, "Shut up." Now that's really not working. Jake's not taking anyone's shit. Great. In the original script, I don't know if I told Imer this, but like in the original script, it was a lot different. It was like, I know you're trying to work. You're trying to coerce me into working with you, Alex. Did you really forget you lied to me? And Alex like, I did. Yeah, you don't remember. You lied to people's faces. You're in the first challenge. You said Tom replaced me. You just did that so I could vote James out. And it was like this really intense like conflict, and sadly it got cut out. But yeah, you remember that, Tam? I remember you loved that scene so much.
Yeah. I just see my comment now. Live this combo. Typo. Yeah, I know I'm sad to see it cut so short. I'm comparing the two now, and it's like, yeah.
Now the scene doesn't really need to be there.
I know.
Other than, like Jake standing up to Alec. Other than that, yeah.
Right, yeah. Jake, yeah.
This is what I was talking about last podcast episode, by the way.
He should
I was
have had
like,
his moment.
Jake and Alec are gonna talk.
The Jalic confrontation.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, next scene. Who wants the next scene?
Scene.
Here, since you're in the scene, Tam, you talk about it.
What?
Since you're in the next scene, you talk about it.
I'm in the next. Oh my god.
Damn, you're in the next
Wait,
scene.
what? An alley? Is this an alley joke?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I am not Allie.
I'm
Oh my
Allie.
God. Wait for me, you
Allie
rumors.
who?
Allie.
Annie?
Tam saved
She's
it
like me
anyway.
for real, for real.
For real.
We gotta show.
Samesies. Oh my god, I am Allie.
Let's explain the joke.
Save
This
Victory
is the
Royale,
joke.
Tam.
Huh?
Save
What?
Victory Royale.
Oh god. Oh. Victory Royale. Oh my god.
Victory Royale!
Why did you get that out of me? Oh my god. Stop with the Never
love
show
it.
this anywhere.
It's hard to explain why it's so cursed, but it is so cursed, you know?
Oh my god, really?
It's like Marcus without his glasses, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard to explain why it's cursed, but it just is.
Exactly. It's
I
so
see it.
uncomfortable to look at, but I thank the artist who made this.
You think the artist-
So conflicting.
This is the very definition of thanks, I hate it.
Right?
I love that.
For those of you wondering, there's a picture of Tam wearing Allie's
Oh
clothes.
god.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't show it.
It's her Allie cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbnail.
God.
Emer,
I
make sure to put
should
this
make
in
it
the-
real.
Tam. Emer, put this in the.
I got it.
Oh.
Okay, I got it.
Oh.
Victory Royale!
Victory Royale! Oh my god.
Gang, gang.
Yeah. No, I am not going that far.
Tam
God.
describe the scene.
Yeah.
Gang gang.
But actually, you know what?
Oh,
Honestly,
God.
nothing happens in the scene, but just describe it anyway.
Yeah, okay, I'm trying to remember it. Okay, what happens in this scene? Okay, Tom and Aiden are at the beach.
The beach
He
episode.
says, yeah, the beach episode. Ooh. Aiden says he went all aggro on me. I was like, oh god, why did you just say that? God, he made me cringe yet again for the second time in this series. But anyways,
Yeah.
and then Allie comes in. Oh, and they're worried about Gabby, I guess. Yeah, that's
Wasn't it that they're trying to maybe they could get Gabby back on their side?
Have her flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, have her flip.
Yeah,
even though
flip her.
it's like
Flip her. Yeah.
yeah, but that can be hard because two of the fellas in the group voided out her
Right.
girlfriend. So
Exactly.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
not.
Just-
And
It's a-
Tom and Aiden are
It's a total misplay by them.
Huh?
It's like the key move is flip Gret because Gret and Yule are the target once in line 5. They're gonna like, oh, they're a couple, let's go after them. Gret's gonna realize that, and she's gonna need the heal eventually. I think going for Gabby is too much of the bad move. Gabby's very emotional. You
Yeah.
more calculated.
That
Have
is
more of a chance.
Yeah. That is such
Yeah.
this is such Tom and Aiden logic. It's just like
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's just not there. But-
Allie, talk
Not
some
there.
sense into them.
Okay.
I'm
Cam, let's
trying.
play Survivor. This is how you exactly react.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Yeah. Next scene.
Next scene.
Is it the Fiore Alex scene?
Yeah, Fiore Alex scene.
I will
Oh.
gladly take this one.
Well,
Yes.
Crystal introduces them, but yeah, then the Fiore Alex scene.
Let's go.
Yeah, Crystal introduces the comeback challenge. Everyone's excited. Everybody's getting ready to lose to Granny again.
I love that
Yeah.
panning shot where you show all 9 of the contestants, of the eliminated contestants.
That was
Yeah.
a really cool shot, and I love how Jared tweeted that in advance. Really awesome. But this Alec and Fiore scene is one of the ones where I was a little hesitant about, and part of my ranking. Alec kind of goes, "Hey Fiore, listen, I need your help. We have to make sure you return." And Fiore's just like, "Is my villain alliance member?" I was wanting Fiore to be like, "Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, I want to return. Like, of course I want you to help me return to the game. Like, duh." But I just feel like we brushed over that. And Fiore and Alec do have their little moment of like, Alec's like, "I did help you in this game. Like, we're good, I thought." And Fiore's like, "You only did that to help yourself." And Alec's like, "I only did that to help myself. But I didn't like how they were treating you." And it gave us a little bit more humanity. I like that Alec isn't really trying to be Fiore's friend, but more so just trying to be on like the same team as her. You know, it's definitely adding to the dynamic that people were worried about in season 1, while still keeping it in line with their storyline in Kyo. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited
Yeah.
to see where they take Alec. Just because he is such a broken character right now, and we started with him being like super broken, right? For All Stars.
Yeah.
And so I want to see where that's gonna go. And I think it's really cool how they've set him up. Like the writing for Alec is really cool. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Tim snickering in the background.
So many people thought that like Fiore and Alec just wouldn't have any more storyline. And it's like, why would we drop that?
I know.
It's like one of the biggest storylines
Yeah.
in DC1 and DC All-Stars. We're not just gonna drop it randomly.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I feel like DCAS
Yeah.
should have it like be like the biggest like thing and just forget it. Would that be?
Yeah. Like, it's the biggest like hanging thread. It's like, of course we're gonna pull on the thread some more.
Yeah.
Next up is Conneria, Imer, since you're the biggest
Oh
fan
yeah.
of these two.
All right.
Period.
All right. So now we have Connor and Rhea. They have a little talk. Rhea's like glowed into him. She's like, "Oh, we're so good at this game. I've been doing it. We've been like it's yesterday. Like, oh, nice to see you again. I guess that's a good way to introduce to get back into acquaintance." Like, I was like, "I don't really need you anyways." And like, kind of okay, of course. Sad. Like, she wants to win the money and she wants the fans. And like, Rhea is back to her old business from DC2. It's all business and there's no friendships left. Like, it's like, I guess Connor was like, "I guess I'm the big old fool who kept on believing you, thinking you're a better person." Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. It's wrong. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, it's just basically a quick talk. Yeah. It's like, regrets made. Like, if like other life's been wasted. Rhea's like, "I'm so amazing." Yeah.
Preach.
Yes. Period.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Hey, man.
Yes!
To all those
You
in
were so
favor, please
excited.
make it manifest.
Imer's excited. Next scene.
Really?
Excited.
Who
Yeah.
wants to talk about this one? It's a good scene. Miriam calls.
I got it.
I like that.
Me.
Go.
I'll do it. So, Tom and Miriam, we really get to the nitty gritty of like why Miriam and Jake feel so, I guess, betrayed by Tom in the aspect of him like ghosting both of them, not just Jake, but also Miriam. And it kind of gives you a lot more like understanding into like their perspective, which I didn't really have a ton of beforehand. Beforehand I was just like, wow, Jake's just being a freaking drama queen, like flipping Jake up to his dramatic prima donna self.
Kicking Nick
But-
in the nuts.
Yeah, kicking
Oh.
Nick in the nuts.
Ooh.
I still have a vendetta for that. But we're gonna Logan Paul KSI box one day.
Ooh.
No, that was a joke. That was a joke. But
Are you leaking the script?
oh yeah, this is the ending of All Stars, by the way.
Yeah.
But we so I thought that was really cool to give us kind of more detail in that, because they had been building that up, and as an audience we could kind of piece together the fragments. This time they really tell you like the full thing, and it was like an organic way to tell it, and so I thought that was really good. I really enjoyed the Tom Miriam scene, because it makes you recognize that Tom isn't as innocent as we think he is, just in general.
Exactly.
Great.
I guess
Yeah.
he needs to quit it with
This
the
is such a huge thing.
tomfoolery.
Oh! Hey!
Whoa!
There.
Knee slapper.
Beautiful.
Slapping my knee.
Yes.
Okay, as
Yeah.
punishment, you're talking about
So
all
good.
the Ashley scenes for the rest of the episode.
Yes.
Hey!
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Yes.
I legitimately prepared only the Ashley scenes for this because I had a feeling.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
got it.
right.
I got
right,
reverse Uno.
right.
No.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah.
Why did you prepare those scenes?
Yeah.
Because I had a feeling that that the moment that an Ashley
Had a
scene
feeling.
Okay.
Is that the
Excuses,
only?
excuses.
What kind of feelings are we talking about here, Genesis?
Ooh.
feelings of suspicion, all right?
Okay.
Vision. Okay.
Feelings of
Right.
superstition.
Okay.
Next
Wait,
up,
we,
Love
I want to
enthusiasm.
actually mention.
I'm
Grunter. Oh yeah,
superstitious.
you go.
Hey, what I really do want to mention with like what Derek mentioned about innocence. At the start, it's like, oh, this is just like the season 1 finale. Tom mentioned something that makes him happy, even though it's supposed to be a topic to avoid it.
Mhm.
And a recurrent theme. I just love it how he like plays up this innocent thing. It really goes to show how he's trying to like dig away from going deeper. Just because like, oh, I can be a silly old guy, everyone will believe it. It's that. In reality, he's just trying to stop the conversation from going awkward because he knows.
Oh.
That's fair. That's a good way to look at
Yeah.
it.
Mm.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, oh,
Nothing.
Uh,
huh?
I saw something in the script that I'm like, oh.
Whoa!
Oh. Wait, what are you looking at?
No, it's in the OG. No, I'll tell you later. Tom.
Okay.
you're like,
Exchange the tea.
Next up, we have Tam's favorite ship, the Grunter.
Oh, Grunter! Oh my god. Grunter!
Grunter, that is such a.
Grunter Gruel, like
There's
what's
there's,
going
like,
on
no
here?
good way to make a ship name.
Yes.
Grunt.
Literally.
GR makes it so ugly sounding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what?
Just grabby, like ah!
Gruel. Yeah.
Gruel.
You're right.
Grelly, Gralic, Grick,
Ew,
Quack, quack.
they all suck.
Drake. It's so bad.
Yeah, right, right.
Gret doesn't just cheat. Oh my god.
That's the only
Holy.
good one I've
Regret's
seen is
great, though.
Regret.
Regret is awesome. Regret.
Regret. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Regret, yes.
2 girl bosses. Love it. Yes.
But that one doesn't have like Gret as the start, you know?
Oh yeah.
Gret.
But
Great.
it's her whole name included,
Agree.
so.
That's true.
True. Still loyal to Connery.
Both
doesn't
full
know.
names, and it sounds like an Italian.
Yeah.
Regret.
I didn't get it.
Oh.
Regret.
Great. Oh, great. Yes.
Go Tam, the very
Chin.
short Grunter scene.
Oh, the grunter scene. Oh my god, I love the grunter scene. I wish it was
I love
longer.
it too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
same.
it.
Mhm.
So it's small, but we see an insight about their characters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought this was like one of the more like unexpected pairings, but it like the banter is just so good. It's so
Yeah.
and Gret when she talks about like Hunter thinking that Yule is gay. I thought that was funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love poking fun at his sexuality. Yeah. Oh my god, that was came out so wrong.
Canon.
Gret's like, because we have a social life, unlike you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, why is Gret mean to Hunter? Why is Gret so mean to Hunter? And we're like, you guys
Dude.
were criticizing
Oh.
Gret for being nice.
Right, exactly.
You know me.
I
Do you all
know.
know Gret? Like, oh my god.
Yeah, Gret's always cold. Like,
Exactly.
this is the same Gret that called out Rhea in this
Yeah.
the space episode. She's like, this is one of your other brilliant plans, like the stage challenge. Like, he called her out
Yeah.
for failing the music. Like, she
It's
will not
just
let
when
things
she's-
go.
When she's next to Yule, it's easy to assume that she's just a kind-hearted individual. But now that
Right.
she's not
Yeah.
with Yule in a
True.
scene, we're seeing what Gret's really about.
Yeah.
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 She's like
Like,
a wolf
Nick
in
looks like
sheep's
an angel
clothing.
next
Yeah,
to
Yule
you.
is just
Like,
that
Nick looks like
evil.
an angel
like-
next to you.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Even
Yule
Rhea
is
looks
just
like an angel.
freaking actual demon spawn. Oh my god.
Hashtag grill. I love that.
Grill.
Grill.
Grill is so good.
Oh.
This is why.
People
Yeah.
also love Kill. Carolil, which is I like to call Kill.
Oh,
like,
Kill.
Jersey women.
Kill
Yeah.
a kill.
Ah.
Yeah.
Kill.
Oh, kill a kill.
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 I actually have the Kill sword.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't pull
no
it out.
way.
Don't pull out the kill sword.
I would, but no one in the podcast would see it.
Oh my
It's
God.
audio format.
That's true.
Just put it in the thumbnail with all of our spicy abs.
Yeah. Oh my
True.
Especially the
Put
spicy
Tam in
abs.
the thumbnail with the Kill sword, Imer. Make sure you get it.
Yes.
Got
I
it.
mean.
Got it. Okay.
Write it down.
You're welcome, Tam.
Just to backtrack a little, I know a lot of people were disappointed with the Nina like randomizing the teams instead of them being like schoolyard pick, and I agree.
Oh, yeah, I
was
agree.
like,
Yeah,
I was
same.
schoolyard pick.
Same, yeah.
You know what I wish we had done, and this would really justify it, it's just stupid. Just having a Nina confessional, she's like, okay, of course not drama, but I want these sucker fans that are crying about these interactions. Shut up, because I'm tired of seeing them. Like, I feel like that'd be so funny. If we have Nina sass, and it makes sense why there's like a lot of romantic friendships.
Yeah.
Just have the
Yeah.
fans shut up, which I think would be kind of meta.
Always
That would be cool.
Nina rigging things always
That would have
poorly,
been.
like with the
Yeah.
Hunter and Allie getting
Yes.
community episode. Remember?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, just wants to make a narrative, and I appreciate that.
I wish it was a schoolyard pick. Like, we just didn't think about it when people
Yeah.
were theorizing. They'd be schoolyard.
Right, yeah.
God damn it.
Mhm.
The problem with the schoolyard pick is how would Hunter pick Gret? Like,
No, it's
test
just
what
like,
I
I don't know.
like.
Mm.
It's weird because he would pick Tom over Gret because Tom's the better challenge person. I love Gret a lot, but it's objectively true.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Tom is like the pick.
who do I choose? Tom.
If they go down to Miriam.
I'll choose Garrett. And then goes, choose me over all these buff people.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what you do?
That's awesome.
Do that. I was gonna.
I
Alright,
think
let's
it
just
could be.
Move on.
Oh, yeah?
Let's tell you. We'll go there.
Oh, I think it could be cool too if they didn't, and this would strip away so many relationship opportunities, like interactions is what I was looking for.
Mhm.
Which would be sad. So it's probably not the best idea because what they were going for is to get as many interactions as possible.
Yep.
But I think it could have been cool to just have like the episode focused on just the eliminated contestants in one area where they're competing on their own challenge and the winner, they get back in the game, and then juxtapose that with the contestants who are still in the game and they're competing in the same challenge, and they actually vote someone out, and so like the winner of the comeback challenge replaces the person getting voted out, in a very surprising twist. I think that could have been kind of cool.
Ooh.
Well, I actually agree with that, but the only way that would have to work is a two-parter. I feel like it gives
I
A the
agree.
time for like the taste elimination, and B it gives elimination more time. I feel like that would be so good because the fans love that so much more than just having one person come back to a vote. and you just have like the comeback be expanded, and you get more limited content, and you get a
Right.
vote. Like I feel like that'd be really freaking cool. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd also be
That's
extra interesting
interesting.
because it'd be like you would have like an ending, and then you would sort of rewind time and see it from another perspective, if that makes sense.
Right.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some Thanos Infinity Stone stuff, right? He's just time warping.
Oh my god.
Back in time.
Like rewinding like the camera footage, you know.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
that would be pretty sick. It'd be pretty sick, and the juxtaposition
Yeah.
would be pretty cool too.
Oh yeah.
I love that idea though.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Tam's also favorite scene ever, Jewel.
Oh my god, it's Jewel! It's Jewel time!
You can talk.
It's
go
Jewel
off.
time.
It's
Go
Jewel
Tam, go
time!
Tam, go Tam. Go wild.
Juuling!
Tell us about Jewel
Oh, God.
time.
Go for it.
I don't know. Does someone else also want to jewel with me? I don't know.
No. This
I
is
can-
all you, Tam.
No, come
Oh
on.
I can
my
back up, but you
Oh
gotta do
my
the primary. You gotta do the jewel.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
when we were getting the scripts, you were like, "Oh no, James is gone. There's no Jewel."
I
But
know!
no, it was waiting till episode 11.
Yeah, like
It was all there.
this was like
I love Tam for that.
this was such a gift to me. Okay.
I made this for you.
For
This is for
real.
you.
Your moment
Yes.
has come.
Yes. It's time to jewel. Like, oh my god.
Jewel.
Jewel is so bad. I do not promote jeweling. But I mean, if you want jewel, if you want jewel, no. Oh my god. This is just
This
one
is
big
so fun.
advertisement. I can't. Oh my god. Okay. So we got
Yes.
oh my god, the two legends themselves. I was waiting for this moment since DC2 for this like whole like oh my god, the potential of them from DC2 just like it ruins my brain always like and I know we got those moments from the DC2 finale where like Yul gives his little fuck you to James, but I wanted more of them. So like this was such a gift. So yeah, we just see them. Yul is like he's like complaining. He's like complaining like the bitch he is, of course. But he doesn't want to do the challenge. And James, like it's just so fun to see like him because he was such like an antagonist in DC2, but like to see him in a new light and like with Yule, like the contrast is just so well like put together here. So yeah, they go on the motorcycle and then there's this whole conversation about like why Yule, why are you so evil? Like just
Yule, why do you suck?
exactly.
Yeah.
Does Yule have a retort for that? Yule have a retort for that?
A Yule? Yes, he does. Yeah, it's just one big therapy moment. Yule is just like, oh god. It
What's
should be
needed?
normal to call out fat.
He's giving a monologue. And
Yeah.
we can't hear it.
Should I even say? I do not promote this. I love spicy abs, but I do not promote a single thing he says. Oh my god. But
Yeah.
yeah. So basically Yule's logic is that it should be normal to call out ugly fat people. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Well,
Mhm.
Nice.
Wait a second. He didn't say ugly.
Yeah, he did not say
ugly.
ugly.
No,
Okay,
the-
I don't know. That's like a little sprinkle.
Yeah,
Like, you probably
no,
would have said that then.
The revised, I swear
I
I'm not
know
evil. The revised script had ugly in it. I'm so glad ugly was cut
Wait.
out because, yeah,
Yeah, I think that would have been bad.
yeah,
I-
way
you
too
know-
much, even for Yule.
One thing that's hard for me to like understand is like people like Yule and Rhea, like they live off of their image.
Hmm.
And they're so mean and
Exactly.
and like they still expect like glorification. I don't understand that yet. This is coming from a huge Yule fan, by the way.
Yeah,
Huge Yule fan. So
Because Yule's just dumb and it's funny.
yeah.
I love him though.
I know, because I know in like real life, like some competition shows, I do kind of root for the villains sometimes, because like I don't know, it's just like they're baddies, but I
Yeah.
mean,
Fun. Villains have more
Yes.
fun.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, especially if they're hot.
yeah.
Just kidding.
Exactly.
They're spicy.
Then they'll get
Yes.
forgiven for a lot more.
Right? Yes, that advantage. Like, no.
Advantage.
By the way, audience, that was
The
a
baddie card.
joke. That was a joke.
Yeah.
Don't cancel anyone
all
here for that.
Yes, please don't. Oh my god. But yeah, James, like, coming from like DC2, we just see that growth in him, and it's beautiful. I love where they're at right now, and like, James is kind of like the only person that Yul can kind of just like confide this into, like. It's just funny to see like how Yul's mind works at this point. It's just crazy.
Oh
But
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
God,
Oh my god.
Yul gets
All
canceled
right,
for
Jenny
like
Benny.
the 8th time.
All right. I'm prepared
Yes.
for this.
Yes.
Think about this. Don't spend
You're
5
Dennis.
minutes on this.
Okay, no, I'll max 2 minutes. You know what? We'll speed run this right now. So Ashley and Jake are riding on a motorcycle. Jake's like, "All right, Ashley, when did you like learn how to like ride a motorcycle?" And she's like, "Oh, like they do it a lot on rodeos during halftime." And then Jake goes, "Wow, how are you so cool, Ashley Sama?" And Ashley just goes, I forgot what Ashley said in
I
response.
was born this way. I was
born this way,
What are you
something like
talking
that.
That's how God made me.
Yeah, that's how God made me.
Yeah,
That's
yes.
that's what he said.
Exactly.
And then he
I
goes like, "Oh,
remember
like how
that.
can I be positive like you?" And she's like, "You're already like making good steps. Like you're sort of fixing your mistakes. You aren't 100% in the wrong in this season. And so now you just gotta. I forgot. She says like like." Now you started your journey. Now you have to like keep going with it, basically. And yeah, that's how it worked. Cool.
Yeah.
Fast. Nice.
Amen.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. This is probably the one scene that could have been cut, just because they already had episode 10 for
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
That
Yeah.
is so true.
Not the only.
Could've been
But
given
more
the-
Ashley is
somebody
always
cut.
great.
That's-
Yes.
Yeah, if you're Genesis, that's true.
What?
I stole Genesis person.
Listen, this is
Um,
probably gonna be the
okay.
last time we see her. So, or for some time. So,
Well, tell the motel.
Wait. Yeah, we should probably talk about this because we forgot. But Alec and Fury slash the tires, and I think that's the problem with any like race challenge. You kind of have to suspend your disbelief that some people will be faster than others.
Yeah.
That's the problem with race challenges. I know
Yeah.
World Tour has a lot of them. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Totally.
And like Redactus race is based off of race challenges. How those go?
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. So in the original script, the characters just kind of give up. They're like, "Oh no, the tires are slashed. Ah well, let's just chat for like a few minutes." No one liked it. Everyone was like, "I hate this." All the proofreaders are like, "We don't like this.
Yeah.
Change this now."
I was kind of hoping when like Tess gave Hunter the motorcycle that Hunter was gonna like make it to the end and actually win.
Oh no.
We could have only hoped.
Hunter.
Maybe in our
It'd be
fan
cool if there
fiction.
was the fanfics, yeah. Oh,
Yes.
I would love if Hunter got like the final 5 section. It'd be really good. And says just like, "No, Hunter, you're lost in the woods," and you don't say that till the nighttime. Oh, that for nothing.
Get wrecked, Hunter.
Here was my original edit, because like we had to come up with a way to like fix the characters not giving up. Here's my really stupid
Okay.
Well, it was good. It was good. It actually kept me on my toes.
Yes.
It really did. I was actually like, I felt the anticipation and the adrenaline. So it was really well
Imer.
written.
What?
Imer, you see that?
Oh my god! No!
Oh, what's going on in
Out
chat?
of no,
out of fucking nowhere.
Out of nowhere, Lake, Aiden, Hunter, Gret, Tess, and Allie are seen on a motorcycle flying through the gorge and crossing the finish line. It is never explained how they managed to catch up. No!
Oh.
That was my fix, but yeah, I didn't make it in sadly.
No, well, oh yeah,
This is
very
all
sadly.
teleported.
So yeah, so the scene where like Lake and
Yeah.
Aiden are talking, that was just gonna be them casually chatting. Like there's no tension. Just like, we gave up, whatever.
Mhm.
Oh my
So
god.
at least they're trying. At least
Yeah.
they're trying.
Yeah.
Yes, at least they're trying. If I could expand a little bit on that, like with the Aiden and Lake conversation, I really do like how Lake is trying to be, like compassionate for Drake, because I do love Jake, even though like he is a big hot mess, but he's hurt, and we haven't really just, I don't know, like we don't know exactly like how he got hurt so badly that he does. Like, I'm sure you've known someone in your life who was kind of like a Jake, where, like you talk with them, they still make all the mistakes, and they're still kind of fumbling and stumbling. And sometimes, you just need like someone to like, hey, like, try to see it from his perspective. Like, really try and see, and don't like just assume right away that like he's just like, yes, he is a jealous person, but like there's a reason by it. Especially because, she even brings up Aiden and James's interactions from season 2, how they never really saw eye to eye until, later on when they got to know each other. Because there never really was like a definitive moment where they could have gotten along. Like I feel like the potential was there, but just, the teams just divided them. Mm-hmm. And I saw a post on Twitter somewhere. I wish I knew who the person who made this artwork for, but like shout outs to them if you know who you are. If like, oh wait, that's my art, where it was like Jake actually getting along with Allie and Aiden, because they do actually have quite a bit in common if they're not like butting heads. So definitely, I hope maybe Aiden would be more open-minded with Jake's situation. I know that's a hot take, because I know Jake is a handful, but like I just want Jake to get better, please.
I think
Jake needs
good
Lil.
steps, I think.
Yes.
He is making steps.
He's making like, hey, like
Baby
steps, even if they're
steps.
small, steps are steps. It's like, all right, progress. Like, give me more. Like, I know you got it in you.
Yes. Like, run.
Let him cook,
Just
y'all.
run.
Let him cook, burn the dish a few times, and like make it better.
There we go. Yes. He has
Anyone
Miriam
can
to like,
cook.
supervise. There we go.
Exactly.
hmm
Yeah.
That's my 2 cents for the Aiden Lake situation. Now, Genesis, your moment has come.
I love how you knew.
Yes, it's like
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we skipped Gabelli. Anyone want to say Gabelli?
Yeah, Belly.
Ooh.
I'll say a few things for the queen, because she's the queen, obviously.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes, Her
snarky comment from
Majesty.
Genesis.
Dang, we
This
got
is
a
your
good balance of
comeback!
people rooting
Oh.
for different characters. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the joy of the podcast. You know?
Yeah.
Super diverse over here.
Except weirdly enough, Alec and Fiore, those are the only 2 that don't have like any of us have like are like major fans. Which is funny because
We need
that's just
somebody to
nerves
go
as
in
the
for like Tess. Nobody's gone in for Tess yet, you know?
Oh.
Anyways, go in for Gabelli.
But yeah, no, I love how Gabby is like gonna, she's feeling very sick because she's putting all this work, and Ellie's like, it's okay, Gabs, I don't need to be in the game anymore,
Right.
It's fine, I'm over it. And I think that's so sweet. And Gabby's like, no, I want you in the game, please don't. But Ellie's like, no, it's all right, okay, I've made my peace. I thought that was pretty. It's very like small, but it's like show don't, again, it's like show don't tell. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, if I could expand a little bit on the Gabelli scene, like I also love, like, even though Ellie is like, it does seem like an impatient person in the game, like just like kind of rushing people, causing havoc left, right, and center. I do love how she's very patient with Gabby, where there's like a line in the trailer where it's like, oh, like there's no honor among thieves. Oh, are we stealing something? It's like, no, it's just a figure of speech. And it's like, oh, that's super sweet. Like, because like some people, they just like, come on, Gabby, you should know this already. But like, she actually takes the time to explain it to her. And it's like, oh, like Gabby is definitely a big redeeming part of Ellie, if she's not, like in like her like dark phase with everything going on.
Yeah.
Like for lack of better words.
Exactly.
But yeah. And if I
Super
could just
cute.
go back with, if I could go back to the Aiden Lake Jake situation, I feel like Jake and Tess, if they were to talk, maybe like things would work out, because she's a very patient person. She's gone through her own trauma. Jake's still going through his trauma. So like, hey, trauma bond. We can do it.
Right.
Bond.
There's this
yeah.
really sweet fan art of like Jake hugging Tess, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so excited for the merge. Tess and Jake are gonna talk, and they're gonna make everything okay."
Yeah. About that.
Boldly.
love crushing dreams here.
Oopsies.
Muy
Oh.
We had
interesante.
Cut off the 2 therapist characters.
Yeah.
10. Now they're gone. So.
All right. Well,
Actually, one more before Genesis has his time in the spotlight. The Hunter Test Alley scene, which as like someone who's always talked about them, this is like a pretty solid scene, I'd say. Do you agree, Imer? You agree? I know.
Wait, are we talking about the next scene?
Yeah. Hunter Test Alley.
Oh. I want to add up that Gab Ellie thing. I feel like it's not. We're in episode A where Ellie's like, no time to talk personally. Let's talk about the game. I feel like with the scene, where Ellie's like, stop. The game is over for us. I want to learn about you. What's going on? I feel like that is just
I
so
love that.
much of
That's
an interesting
good.
barrel.
Oh my god, that's so interesting. Yeah.
she's putting
Yeah.
her first.
Yeah.
I know, fun.
Character development
so
right
proud of
before our
her.
eyes.
I love.
So a lot of people, or maybe not a lot of people, but a handful of people have been like, oh my gosh, Gabby didn't tell Ellie about the Villains Alliance. It's gonna, but like, I don't know, if you kill your significant other in like Among Us, it's just a game, get over it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Gabby
Oh.
doesn't
Like-
care though.
Not me. I hold grudges.
Ooh. True.
Oh,
Alright, don't
ooh,
play
that
with
unlocked a
Derek
core
ever.
memory with us playing Among Us back then.
Like, it's bad to keep secrets, of course, but like,
We get savage with Among Us here.
Oh.
it's just a game. It's not like, Gabby, I cheated on you.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
also
kidding.
I was in a
We're
really-
all
Think about
friends
it this
before
way.
the game and after the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
exactly. During no. During it's business.
No.
Afterwards.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's
everyone
not
for
friendship camp.
themselves.
No.
Yeah.
But also, I do add.
Emer said a lot of positive things about Allie and Ellie, so I'm happy.
I was very positive on that. But yeah, I do want to add also. Wait, it's out of my brain. But yeah, for like Gabby and Ellie, I do. It was something really good. But yeah, I do love how like with the villain. The villain. That's what I meant. So basically, people are like mad about Ellie with the villain lines. When you look at it, they won the challenge. They have really much time to talk. Like screen time for those talk ever who won the challenge. So they had to wait till next episode to even start it. Because Connor gave the mail, there was no time to ever talk about it. Because it makes sense for Ellie to never tell her because they would never be on screen. I have an off-screen telling. That's like the whole love triangle talk.
Yeah.
So I feel like no matter what, Gabby had to hear about the news before Ellie. Guys would
Yeah.
make no.
Right. That's
And
true.
remember, it all started because Miriam like saw them together, and like it's just a big
Yes.
miscommunication,
Exactly,
Miscommunication,
yeah.
Laura.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She's not
It was just all last minute. Doesn't like planned. Like Alex, like we're doing this now. Like tell anything about it.
Exactly.
But yeah.
But yeah, the Hunter test out. Does anyone want to say anything about that? I love how Allie was like, this could decide my streaming career. The hater plotline, we kind of dropped it for 4 episodes. Not because we dropped it, just because she sang the song. She got it off her shoulders. She's feeling better, and then Hunter unintentionally was like, your fans are divided on you. And she was like, what? No, I thought I got better.
Dang.
Victory Royale.
Wrong.
Oh my god. No
I
more
like
gang
Hunter's
gang.
honesty.
Right.
Oh.
Also, like the mindset of Hunter and Allie are so different, which makes them interesting. Because Allie, she wants to be loved more than anything. She wants to just be accepted, right? And that's relatable to a lot of people. And then there's Hunter, who doesn't care what anybody thinks, which you kind of admire too, because they're just like comfortable with themselves, right? And so it's like two different, completely different perspectives. And then you've got Tess, who's just kind of like, she's had to figure out her shiz in the past, and now she is where she is. And so I like that dynamic. I like the three of them a lot.
That's perfectly said.
Wizard
Yeah.
Dance Trio.
I think we're getting an echo. I'm not sure
Yeah,
from who.
Kenkoi is Mike.
Oh
Hello?
no, Kenkoi.
Yeah, it's Kenkoi.
Echo.
Yeah.
Echo!
I do just have to say this was my favorite. This was probably one of, if not my favorite scene of the episode. Like, I love the love trio. Like, it is one of my favorite storylines of Disventure Camp. And just the way that they went about this, and how even though Tess and Hunter are out of the game, they're the ones cheering the person in the game up just made the storyline that much better. Who cares what some nasty trolls online think? We love you, and that's all that should matter. What a great message. That's just a very simple, great message that I'm very glad was displayed.
Exactly.
Dang.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a treat to hear you say that, because I know we're not going to get Yule to say that ever. And so it feels pretty good just
Aw.
hearing that from you as the voice actor.
God, for real.
This is as close as we're gonna get.
Exactly.
It's the closest you're ever getting to say that those people are good.
And honestly,
Oh
it's the
my
most
God.
genuine, so we'll take it.
Aww.
Most genuine.
Remember, these are the
Ew.
people Yule worked with. So they kind of screwed him over. They made him number 4. He was
I
originally
worked with
number
them out of
3. They
necessity,
made him
not desire.
Yeah.
Same old you.
Also, the people who like think that the Hunter in the early episodes and the Hunter from episode 11 are very different. I'm just gonna say put a pin on it. Put a pin in it for now. We'll get back to that.
I see what you-
Alright.
Hunter is a multi-dimensional
Yeah, that's a
character.
Now, I actually forgot something. There's a little scene here that I want Marks to talk about.
Oh.
Oh.
Talking about a certain Rosa Maria.
Oh God.
Oh,
God.
Oh,
Why are you
my
putting him on the
goodness.
spot?
You hear that, Genesis? We're just giving you more time to think about your scene that you got to talk about.
Listen,
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Don't worry.
listen, Jpeg. I don't remember saying any of those things.
Don't
I
cancel
think-
me.
You blacked out.
I think I will say Yule is somebody who just doesn't give a shit about anything and lives in his own world and speaks his own mindset. And in his mindset, he's racist. That's the bottom
Yeah.
line. Ain't no sugarcoating about that.
Yeah.
Yule's a
Speak your truth, babe.
stereotyping,
No.
Microaggressive
Mhm.
asshole who is gonna get his comeuppance one way or another. Don't you worry.
Not
One thing about the universe, it always finds a way to balance itself out.
exactly.
And so Yule can have his fun now, but as we've seen, whenever Yule is a dick, he gets injured. But he didn't get injured here, so maybe the universe is building it up. Maybe they're storing it.
Oh, no.
Ooh. It's coming.
But yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay. It really is my time. All right.
All right, let's
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
Hurry up, partner.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, get
This
your
should be
lasso
fun.
ready.
Yes.
So okay,
Oh.
so basically, they so as Ashley is like using that wheel thing to lower Jake down into the I'm trying to actually think of a way to say this really fast, but as like they're rolling, or as Jake's sort of being lowered down, Rhea and the others sort of like inform her of like the villain's plan of like, oh, hey, we're all trying to get Fiore in. Sorry. So Rhea basically just comes over, pulls on the handle, snaps it off, and Ashley just loses it and goes, "You bitch!" And it's oh, it's so funny. But
So good.
on top of all that, wait. Let me check something. Oh no. Actually, you know what? I'll leave that for Tam to say. But basically, the other contestants start pulling off their handles too and breaking them, which is causing the other contestants to fall. All right, Tam, you take over.
Oh, that's such a good
Thank
flow.
you, Jeff.
Michael's scream. Michael's
Yes.
scream followed by Badal's scream is so funny. I love it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Michael's like, "Oh!" And then Badal's like, "Oh!"
I also kind of love the joy in Yule's face when he's like, "Oh yeah, let's do this!" and
Exactly.
snaps the crane. Like it's
He
like,
was
yeah,
ready.
that's a real villain
Yeah.
right
We
there.
love an agent of chaos right
Oh,
there.
we
Exactly.
love it. We love it.
Period.
Chaotic
Oh my
King.
God.
Mhm.
And what does he say?
It's it.
That's for the
What did he
much.
And that's
That's for the mushroom
Mushroom!
freak.
I love
Oh
that
my
line
God,
so
I
much.
love
Oh.
it. Yes!
That is
So
my
good.
favorite line.
honestly,
How can make me ever hate you?
I'm-
Exactly.
fingers crossed that we just get like the two evil, like the most evil people in the finale, Rhea versus Yule. Like, I think those are
Love
the
that.
two most like villainous characters.
Their dynamic is already
Jpeg.
so
Oh, that's-
funny. Ooh,
Look at this totally real deleted
And I
scene.
just, like-
Totally real.
I have.
Yeah, totally real. I fully
Ooh.
believe it.
You know what?
the
That's like better than
heck,
this
Jpeg?
dialogue.
I have the.
I mean,
You can only find it on the Patreon.
Yeah.
yeah.
This exclusive.
Patreon exclusive.
Don't quote me on that.
Um, also in that just for Tam, in the line where Yule screams that's for the mushroom.
Uh-huh.
I personally tried to improv in a line. I'm glad didn't get taken because I personally will headcanon something out of it.
Ooh.
But I definitely screamed instead of loser. I screamed gay boy and queer, and I'm glad that
my
he
God.
didn't use
Oh.
those. Because that to me just incentivized me to believe that Yule is secretly in the closet and hasn't flamed
Yeah.
anybody for really being gay to their face. Only the community, because there's all these gay people in the season, and Yule has yet to be mean to any of them for being gay.
That's true.
They are his people.
Oh my God.
Oh.
There's
Look
people.
look at
Gang,
Jake.
gang. Oh my. Oh my God. That is
Oh my
amazing.
That's why Yule and Alex
So
can't
wait.
hang out. Yule is like he's trying to look straight. He's like, "Yo, we're into sports, right?" Alex?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Woman, right?
So how
Like
about
he was
them
like talking about
men?
hating me.
Yeah.
That was so funny though. You know what, like first of all, he went to Alex like, "Who's about women, right?" And then he like goes to Jake. He's like, "Look at that Butch and Tom swimsuit." Like I know that he's supposed to be straight, but like that.
Yeah.
Not
Like.
everyone's assuming otherwise. But there's a good old glass closet called in Yule's.
Exactly. Made of glass. Oh my God. That is too amazing. That information just made my day. Oh my God.
You accept that headcanon.
Yes.
Imer, since you're Pookie, why don't you wrap up the hang glider scene?
Alright. Oh. Now we see them all in the trenches. The villains have won. The heroes are very done. They fell again to the villains. That is what they fought until, you know what? I have that camp training still. He comes up the rope very fast. Like he's like, if you won't get immunity if I lose. And you made me lose in the finale. I will show you what it feels like to feel disappointment. So close to victory. And like, Jerry and Alec are ready to go home and get the win. Dash is like, Lord Vexer is in the way, gets her lasso built to air, takes down Alec and fear. It's just like, whoa, like,
Wait
it's
a
like,
second.
and it's just, yeah.
I'm mad. This
What?
Is this is a blood on the floor moment right here.
Oh, what?
This is a blood on the floor.
floor.
Moment. What is this? Because I was like,
What?
actually
Oh.
pulling a lasso out of nowhere was so like, it's a little too convenient. But it's like
From
she
the
got it from
pulley.
challenge, but it wasn't shown.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That's what I thought it was from the challenge. They didn't do it, so I'm just gonna say it's made out of thin air. Anyway.
That would have been so. Well,
Or maybe
come
she
on.
has it in her pocket.
Maybe.
Yeah, true.
True.
Jacks it around.
You know, in cartoons.
Alright,
If she
so
accesses
this is-
the hammer space.
Yeah.
It's a literal pocket space.
Literally. Oh my God. I
It's
see
the
it.
hammer
Yes.
dimension.
Like, if
the-
it-
Mhm.
Oh yes.
The
like,
Animaniacs.
if
So-
anything, like I know
Yeah.
it would have been nice to use the environment a bit more, I guess, like especially with the pulley system, because like, oh hey, there is like rope there
Exactly.
that they have that maybe, I don't know, Ashley could have just like ripped it off and just like make an impromptu lasso and just like grabbed it. I think that would have been a bit too much for budget because animation is expensive. But I
True.
mean, you know, to suspend our
Pretty cool.
disbelief.
Think about it. It'd be funny, if Vera gets stuck in the pulley and they fall down the water, and then James stings, doesn't it? Like we have like old adult line.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah,
Kinda
that
cool.
would have been hilarious.
Oh my god. We love more.
Mhm.
And it's just like Fury stuck a tongue out at James, just come back full coat to James mocking them. Like that'd be hilarious.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Who doesn't? But what are you gonna do? Anyways, it is now back to Connor and Rhea. She's like, "You're not gonna win. You never win." It's like, you want to bet? Connor's like, pretty determined. You get to the finish line, Rhea's
Let's
scared,
go.
Yeah.
and then so now Connor is back in the game, and Rhea and Connor have gotten immunity, so they're safe from the next nation no matter what. So now they have a guaranteed spot, the final final 9. So that's a pretty good scenario for Rhea and Connor. But then Rhea's kind of pissed because she's like, "Damn, I've had a villain number, but now she has to play more proactive to get the."
Yeah.
It ends up
Dang.
with Alec, and then we see Alec once again. He rewatched the show. He knows who our friends. Now he's like, Connor. He was over my radar, but now you better watch out. And then Connor's being his old goofy himself. He's like, "Yep, I got my new underwear. I got a shower. I got the motel. I'm so strong." They must feel like happy because they're living in those camps. And then Connor's like, "I can beat these people. They might be older, younger than me, but show them I can win the comeback. I can win more challenges." And he's like a whole new man. He's no longer Rhea's partner. He's now Connor. That's really awesome.
Yeah, flex those muscles.
Yes.
Let's go, Connor.
Imer, fix your mic. But yeah.
I will.
It wasn't so bad that we couldn't understand you, but you said
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's together.
it was just you were
Yeah.
doing a bit of Friday Night Funkin' here and there. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
It is like a funny. It's like I'm excited again.
Yes.
Got it out of me.
Excited.
Yes.
Exactly.
Period.
All right. I got all the scenes I want now.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah.
They're in the game. Woo! Awesome. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yes.
Like,
Which
this is
I-
smarter than I thought.
now I need to go back to the whole thing that I had in episode 6 of more Rhea and Connor. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of how it was going, and then I was like, "Oh, episode 6, Connor's gone. Okay, now it's just Rhea. You know, we don't need any more Rhea and Connor now. Connor's back."
You don't need. Oh yeah, because you predicted wrong. I'm joking.
Okay, that's not the
Shoot.
reason. I just hope they don't just spread over the same stuff. That's all.
Well, he's a changed man. He said, "Rhea, your day of reckoning is coming." You know, he's
That's
like,
true.
"Oh, Rhea, we're gonna make out. We're gonna work together. I'm gonna love you no matter what."
Oh.
What?
No,
Makes
stop.
Wait a
So
second.
I've seen a comment
So-
like, Connor has no motivation. He's rich, but his motivation is he wants Rhea to lose. That's the motivation.
Yeah. No, I mean that's a given.
Okay, that spite is a powerful motivation.
Yes.
Spicy.
The man really said, "Hey, I'm gonna be religious and exercise the gift of tongues today with Rhea."
The gift
Oh
of tongues.
my
Oh
goodness!
shoot!
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Whoa.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
It's here.
No, you're good. You're good.
that was too good. That was
Yeah.
too good.
Didn't
So-
expect it. Didn't expect it. Hey, you know.
No.
God gave that one to me, so. You know.
Oh yeah. Gotta use
Yeah.
it.
Yes, of course. Alright, I'm trying to remember
Also,
about the
just,
new
like,
underwear
music
scene.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't remember new underwear either.
Oh.
That was the
confessional.
where Connor was like, I have something that
Oh,
none
yeah.
of these people have. New underwear.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
That's
right.
what you're
Oh,
talking
okay.
about.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, now I remember.
And I just hate the word crusty. Anybody
No.
else hate that word?
Yes.
The word is like it's on par with the word moist.
Okay,
It's
I know
like
it is what it is. Yeah.
It
Like,
depends
Yeah.
on the
literally
context.
crusty.
Like crusty bread's not so bad.
True.
Crusty,
Underwear?
Underwear?
lingerie,
Yeah.
not it. That is not
yeah,
it.
that's crusty. Ew.
Yeah.
That's uncrusted looks like.
Connor's gonna own his own underwear brand called the Uncrustables.
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
Yes.
That is too
Yeah.
good.
In tandem with those
I
PB&J sandwiches you
hate
get.
it.
Yeah, I was about to
Yes,
say,
yes,
isn't there like the sandwiches called
exactly.
Uncrustables?
Oh my god.
Yes.
I hate it. I love it. I hate it. Ugh.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Uncrustables are good.
I love the
though.
chaos.
Uncrustables are fantastic.
They
Like
are.
I never
want
had
an
one.
Uncrustable now.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
That'd be
no.
really good. That'd be a great.
I hope that was you eating the Uncrustable sandwich and not.
Yeah. Context
Yeah,
matters.
Uncrustable.
No. It was the sandwich. It was the sandwich. It was the sandwich.
It's a sandwich. It's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. Well.
I like how we're just stuck on the crust.
Then-
Discord servers are like super. What's going on? Like,
All right, that's my time.
Yeah. I shot my shot. Time to dip.
Oh my god. But yeah, Connor's back in the game. Yeah. It was the most predictable option, except I didn't predict it.
Hey, you didn't.
In the
That's
end, you
okay.
did. In the end.
You didn't end though.
Yes.
When there's, like,
Next
no
time,
options.
Genesis. Next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
Next time.
You'll get it.
So
next time.
bad. Because every time
It-
Dennis
listen.
says 50-50, I always give him the worst 50-50. Like, he's like, oh, go for Hunter. You're like, sure. And then it's like Fiora over again. Like, you go, I'll do Fiora. I always
Oh yeah, every time we do like the split, like we have this collective strategy where like, you know, one person guesses one and the other person gets the other, and if like one of us gets it right, then we both get it right. You know, that's the whole idea. It's the collective strategy.
Exactly.
Oh
I like
yes. Yeah.
It's
Is-
funny
is-
how every time on my end I still get it wrong.
Oh my
It's
god.
always-
And you know what's funny though? You know what's funny? Genesis like, oh, just split. He's like, alright, I get Ellie and you can have Fiora. I'm like, oh, I'll do that. And then he did it again. It's like, you can have Connor and I'll have Hunter. I'm like, or Genesis. So I always he's giving me the wins. He's
Oh.
letting me have the win split.
Oh.
Listen,
Being
Genesis
nice.
is just self-sabotaging at this point on purpose.
Well, it's also because
Yeah, we
I
take
have
the
an
win.
idea on my in my head. I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. You know, this
Yeah.
has to be right. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, no.
I totally get that.
Read me.
Like to me,
okay.
Ellie much sense. Oh,
Oh.
to me, Ellie Homelander made so much sense. Like,
When you wrote it down, yeah.
Scorched earth. Yeah.
Love. I will say, just as I love your idea, the problem is, remember, DC1 ended like a month ago. Probably to have another massive role, it would be really risky.
true.
They don't
no,
want to
yeah.
do it again. How they gave it to
Which is
Gabby,
a
because
very
Gabby
fair
is more fun, cartoon,
Yeah,
it just works better.
and they hadn't really
and that's why
utilized
I
her so
also-
much. And, yeah.
Yeah. So for my advice for Pure Eyes, and just like think less smart. I do that a lot, and it works so much. It's like
They-
when they do the smart move, you gotta go the simple path, and it usually works.
No.
Okay. Simple.
Yo,
Yeah.
JPEG.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome
What I
back.
get. This is what I get. I'm trying to join a Discord call with 6 Americans
Yeah.
from Asia. It's lagging so bad.
Yeehaw. Oh, I feel it.
Yeehaw.
Emer, you and I have to have some private conversations
There we go.
about
True, yeah.
predictions. I would love to pick your brain about certain things involving predictions.
Yeah, I'm.
Ooh.
Imer,
okay,
Imer
yes.
is very good at predicting things. Bless his soul.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of curious about something
Oh.
a little bit narcissistic in a way, but not narcissistic. But
Okay.
I'm kind of just curious what your prediction would be of Krueger Mansion in the future.
Oh
my
I'd
god.
love-
Down the video.
Yo.
I'd love to just see
Okay.
The
who you
Krueger
think
Mansion
first
slides.
is, who you think like the winner is. I'm curious. I'm just curious. One of
I
these
am
days.
down to do that.
You know, if you that's the
I'll
whole
just, like,
thing. If you successfully fool Emer, then that means you know you've done a great job.
Right.
Yeah.
That is the
The
test
bar.
subject. Oh my
That's
god.
the
Yeah.
goal. All right, the
Perfect.
test is out there.
Perfect.
I'm like,
Okay.
Little bit of a prideful insert there, though. So
No,
yeah.
Make it
I'm
happen.
actually so excited.
so-
for Krueger Mansion.
As someone who likes to be sneaky when writing, I can give like all the tips. Like I know, like Because like a lot of things people overthink, and it's fun. But yeah, I will be glad to like send you theories of Krueger Mansion. I'll like just I'll just like I have
I'd
like
love to
a
hear
composed
it.
line.
I hear a lot of theories, and I would almost say almost all of them are wrong. So I want to hear.
Yikes.
I want to hear from
Okay.
the mouth of the predictor.
The final
Okay, but like
boss.
Okay.
we are at the beginning, so it's like how like the extent of what wrong. You know what I mean? Like what's the
Yeah.
biggest extent of wrong that we or the least extent of wrong we have?
The
Ooh.
least extent of wrong. Well, there's a lot of foreshadowing, but we don't want to make this all about KM. We're on DC, right? KM's
that's
later.
Yeah.
You're right. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. I apologize for
KM.
that.
We
That's
could-
my bad.
You can join in though, Genesis. Join
Oh.
our Discord
Yeah,
call.
wait, we can have a group chat.
Yes.
Yeah, we just have like a group chat of the fans. We should have like a
Yeah.
fan group chat just to theorize. Like that'd be so cool.
Please.
I think we
But I
have
just
3
had
more
Info
things
Valley.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3
The
things left.
goodbyes.
Yes, by
and
Trevik and
the evil Gabby stuff.
What's-
yeah, and Trevik.
Trevik.
All right. The goodbyes were lovely but bittersweet, but I'm also hopeful that like okay, well, maybe we might see them all again in the future, just cheering like the last 2 winners on. Maybe, I don't know for sure.
Oh, Kenkoi, you don't know about this probably, but they announced the motel episode. Oh, we're gonna see eliminated no
what?
matter what before the finale.
What?
That's it on Twitter.
Okay.
Are we gonna
Jared
see
and
Nick and Lil?
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Maybe. That probably will be.
I don't care.
I always
Wishful
Can you imagine?
thinking.
Survivor, they have like a
talk
choice.
about the goodbyes. Talk about the goodbyes.
Oh, what's it? I had the con read. You guys go.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
true.
done.
Right.
I maxed out.
All right. No, I shared my thoughts about the goodbyes.
Fair enough.
They were good. Thumbs up.
Yep.
They were nice. I enjoyed
Tom
them.
ran into the woods
Cute.
and he didn't appear again for the rest of the episode. He ran in the woods. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You went to go join Kai in the woods.
True.
A lot of screen time already. So, like, I look. I do love the like. Besides like saying bait, like I do like how it's like they check up on Allie and make her feel better. Like seeing like how much stress she's been under.
Mm-hmm.
They like make her feel validated.
Yes.
Like, I think that's really cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the guitar riff when
good.
Alec and Fiore fist bump. There's like a little guitar riff.
I know. That was
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
That was good.
Badass.
go
And that's how you
music.
should end
Oh my
it.
god.
With a
Yes.
fist bump.
I love Hunter's
that.
little awkward heart. You know, that was
Yeah.
Oh yes.
that was something else.
Mhm.
It was cute.
James calls Aiden baby. I hate it.
It was-
I hate it.
Heck yeah, canon. Aiden baby,
Love
give me
it.
some
Actually,
shit. Yeah.
And you know
Yes.
that's like canon, by the way. There's a greeting. This is Aiden Bay. I love this. Whatever. Like this is like Aiden Bay. I love you. But it's
Yes.
canon now for that.
Exactly.
Aiden baby, I love you.
Yeah.
I miss James.
Also,
I know.
also, if you guys remember for episode 12 of DC, because like this is all very moving. I'm glad emotional Marcus is back, where he's like crying over the elimination farewell, because it's his own character for him.
Yes.
I appreciate
I
that.
wanted,
Mhm.
Huh.
Inconsistently sappy.
Yeah. I wanted Marcus to be yapping. He'd be like, "This is all very moving. This is like the time in Vietnam." And Nina's like, "Fuck!"
Oh my god, that is so freaking hilarious.
Back in Nam.
It's all very moving.
Oh my god.
So
We've come a long
JPEG,
way.
I hope
Yeah.
JPEG, I certainly hope you pre-planned a script for us to read out, even if there's not a vote.
Ah, crap.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Oh.
Hey,
Who wants
just
to be
read
Eric? Who wants to
the.
be Trevor?
Oh god.
Wait,
The
Not me.
traffic
scene?
Not me.
Seriously?
Do what?
Now
Do
we'll
what?
just do this. We'll just do this because it's podcast tradition to read the elimination votes, but there is no votes, so we can't really do that.
Evil
Alright.
Gabby.
Yeah.
Evil Gabby.
Evil Gabby.
Derek, why don't you be evil Gabby and Kenkoi be normal Gabby? There we go.
All right. Let me get in the.
Oh,
Oh heck yeah.
okay.
Okay, I'm doing some push-ups in my mind right now.
All right, let's go.
Mhm.
Hey.
Who are you?
I love it.
Did you miss me?
Oh, that was so good.
Advance.
Perfect. Oh my god.
It's
And
like-
I
it's
love
like
Anna's voice.
You
It's like the
guys
Green
ate.
Goblin. Oh my god.
Yeah, it is.
Real.
There are two
Miss me?
wolves
I
inside of
love
Gabby
that.
right now.
And both of them are gay.
I love the head twist too.
Oh man.
You wanna know how I got these scars?
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Did y'all talk about the Trevik scene, by the way? The Trevik scene?
Oh, Trevik.
Oh, good. Good
Oh,
old
I actually wrote
Trevik.
the
Good.
shortest version of the
Yes.
Trevik scene.
Yeah,
This is what it's like.
Imer made a bridge version.
Pop off.
Oh.
Want
Oh.
demo
Oh,
challenges? No, hanging out. Are you sure? Crystal's cool. You bugging? Okay, fine. That's the whole scene.
I can third
That's literally
wheel.
it.
Literally.
Honestly,
It's dragged
yeah.
on so much. Like the combo goes on longer. And it's like, wait, this is the combo. Why is it taking 2 minutes?
Seriously.
Oh,
Wrap it up. Oh my god.
there should not be
Oh.
10 lines. And look,
Yeah.
this is the full version. This is criminal. This
Just
is
say it
criminal.
already.
Say
It's
it.
like,
Ooh.
Bring
oh.
back Emily. We need
That
Emily.
is bad.
Crystal was
Right.
busy with the
Bring back Emily.
challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Like, I miss Emily.
What's that code for?
Miss Emily. Bring her back. Anyway, I think that's all for the scene by scene, right? Does anyone
Yes.
have anything else they want to
yeah.
Oh.
If anyone wants to add on to Trevik or the Gabelli,
You know,
Gabby won't.
there is like there's a video on YouTube, and it's like a All Stars My Way video,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
really interesting. And they even like extracted our voices from the episodes. Did y'all see
Oh,
that?
Whoa.
I see
I
that.
did see
Yeah,
that.
it's
I
so
did
good.
see that.
And like Nick,
Okay.
Kai, and Yule make it to like the final 5.
What?
It was
That sounds
interesting.
amazing. That sounds amazing.
That would be freaking
That sounds
amazing.
amazing.
Does anybody know the link to this video?
No,
I
feel
need
like
it.
No, but
I can
one
find
of
it.
one of my friends sent it to me, so I'll try to find that.
Dang, is it
I know it's in the
back-
Reality Resort server.
They extracted like
Is
some
it?
of my 40 only lines. My only 40 lines.
That's
They used-
crazy.
yeah, I mean,
They do.
That guy sounded pretty similar. I was shook.
Yeah, they took your line where you tell Yule to go F himself.
Oh, okay.
So fitting.
Oh,
Really funny
wait, I
video that
just
shows, like,
realized
all
I
the,
can't-
all the swears in Disventure Camp, and Kai's obviously at the top. And it's so funny.
Yes.
True.
It's like one day I was like, I wonder if I can ever hear the uncensored version, but Jpeg just tells the uncensored version every time, so I just know by now.
Right.
I found it. I found it.
Amazing.
Oh yes, it's so cool.
It also has Stranger Things music,
No way.
Oh,
which didn't
Okay,
realize until I was
alright.
just playing it just now.
Oh my god, the Stranger Things freaking
Oh.
music.
Share that.
Like,
Yeah, that's it, that's it.
what?
We're thinking the same one,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
Plus.
Yes.
Tam, be careful.
Yeah, it's like all the
This video.
lines.
Wait, what? Oh yeah.
I want to monetize this video.
What's your?
Oh,
Music.
yeah. Do we want to wrap up the episode first, or
Oh,
Oh
we
yeah.
have to do that
for
VP and LVP.
review.
No, yeah, but Evil Gabby's a good cliffhanger. I like it. But yeah, MVP and LVP. So this is the part of the episode where we rank, we say our least favorite character for the episode and our most favorite character. Who wants to start us off with LVP? We start off with LVP. Start off negative and positive. You know.
Okay. Oh, I just go first. It's
Okay.
simple. First, I just want to peel off the band-aid.
Yeah, go first.
Alright, this is ready for the big event. My LP this episode is Trevor, so just prolong this stupid plotline one more anymore. And like, I can't defend them. I think it's good LVP. How much is that anyways? Alright, we're gonna drag this on now. We're like, will they, won't they? So, I'll leave Trevor and LVP. I feel like everyone else succeeded the role pretty decently. Even if they needed more, the stuff they had was good. I can't really say those LVP were. I think Derek was fine. Like, I feel like it was just like the low hanging fruit to have. Just to get it for my spot.
Yeah.
Imer,
Yeah.
sweetheart, your mic was.
Yeah.
I didn't get much of that, to be honest,
I
but
know.
Yeah, he just said Derek.
All
was
I heard was.
time, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
okay, got it.
Like-
Okay, my bad. I
it.
apologize.
So rude. Oh, now just
Fine,
to
you're
clarify,
fine.
you're talking about Derek Disventure Camp, right? That's the Derek you hate.
No, yeah,
Yes.
Derek Jackman,
Yes.
Derek.
Yes.
Talking about me here.
Wait.
Derek Johnson, Derek Jackman. We're like the same person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, TLDR, 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 TLDR.
Oh my god.
So TL.
Oh my god.
That was cursed.
Okay.
That was.
Whoa. Okay, that
I'm
was
scared.
That was cursed.
No, move it on. Move it on.
Can we keep that in the podcast, please?
Yes,
Somebody
please.
keep
Please
that.
do not
I
make
was
that
shook.
impose.
I like
Look,
put it.
look,
I
I've been
froze
waiting-
up.
I've been waiting 12 podcast episodes to make fun of Emer for something. Like, there you go.
Just
I
presented
need
Emer
to
is-
himself.
stop TLDR.
Emer's gonna dethrone Skibbity Toilet one of these days with this.
Skibbity toilet.
He's
Oh
gonna
my
he's gonna
God.
get memed.
No.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh my god.
I got him. Yeah.
Who wants to go next for LVP? Who wants to go next?
Uh,
I'll
I
just,
still
I'll
need
just
to
say
pick
mine.
one. Okay.
I'll just say mine. It's Tom because he's the only one who really gets lectured. He's like he gets called out. Everyone else gets like lectured in a positive way, more or less, but Tom gets called out. Also, he runs
Fair
into the
enough.
woods and isn't seen
Hey.
again. He runs into the woods and that's it.
Yeah.
It's so funny to me that he just disappears.
He needed a moment to himself.
I can go with my LVP. Mine's very easy. The person who I think is to blame this episode, the person who I really feel like was just blowing smoke up everybody, even the viewers' ass, Rhea. If
Yeah.
you really didn't want Connor to return,
Same.
you would not have let him return.
Exactly.
Bottom line.
Boom.
Just didn't care.
Get that dirt off your
Exactly.
shoulders. Yeah.
Period. Period.
Yeah.
I like
second-
that.
I second that. Rhea's my least favorite in this episode. She was not a team player, and it's just like bringing out the worst in everyone, even in herself. So, like, go sabotage, Queen, I guess.
Let me just jump on this hating Rhea train. I agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Flipping Rhea, man. Like,
Guys.
She's good.
sorry, what were you saying,
She's gonna
Kenkoi?
girl boss girl. She's gonna girl boss girl fail too close to the sun.
Exactly.
Oh, she is the Icarus of this season. Like, oh, she's
Yes,
so
yes.
she's becoming more and more unbearably likable.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I love Yule for the same reasons I hate Rhea, and I don't understand why. Like, and it's not because I'm sexist or racist. I promise.
Oh.
I have to
No
write that in now.
canceling. No canceling.
He promises, guys.
Promises.
But
Wait a second.
No.
This is a podcast of minorities. Hold up, Derek.
Yeah.
no, but like
We're all
Rhea,
minorities, that works.
Rhea is just
Yeah.
terrible to Connor.
I
Like,
think
just
you know what it might be.
terrible.
Yes.
Like, I think the reason why we're able to forgive Yule for a lot of things, well, not forgive, but like, you know, like we're able to sort of like enjoy
Pardon
Yule
and
for a
agree
lot
with
of.
him.
Yeah.
Because he has
yeah,
abs.
Yeah. Pardon.
Well, it's because Yule's meant to be one-dimensional. You know, we're supposed
Yeah.
we're meant to hate him, right?
Exactly.
But Rhea's a lot more two-dimensional, or not two-dimensional, three-dimensional than that.
Mhm.
And I think that's what's really frustrating is because we've seen a side to Rhea that's like actually really nice and sweet,
Mhm.
and then you just have her doing this, and it just makes it really frustrating. I think that's where a lot of the unbearableness comes from. It's because we
Yes.
know Rhea for something
Yes.
a lot better.
Yeah, actually,
Yes.
I 100% agree with that.
Mhm.
That is true. That is true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say,
Oh,
okay, I was gonna pick Rhea, but now I want to be different. So let me think about this.
Oh,
Quirky.
being now
Oh.
mainstream is
Let's go.
mainstream now, Genesis. You're in a treacherous territory.
Are we going
I
with?
could pick
He's
Yule,
playing
but
with the
then
meta.
like Yule is like low hanging fruit. So Yule is like Yule is like
hanging fruit.
low hanging fruit. Words. Okay, great, fantastic. Alec.
Oh.
Alec.
Alec?
Oh.
Alec.
Alec.
Hey, no, I can see where he's
Alec.
coming from.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Okay.
I think
I'm trying
it's
to see
just
it.
there are a few reasons. I don't know. Like I would have picked Rhea honestly, but like I don't know. It's just like Alec helping Fiore again is just.
He's almost
well, that'd be episode
endorsing.
2.
He's endorsing like a
Yeah.
child to be a villain, like, and that's
True.
interesting to me. It's like
Yeah.
that's not very
Yeah.
parental of you, you know?
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought we were
Yeah,
progressing with Alec, and I mean we are, but you know.
Oh, there's still like a bunch of episodes left, so they want to give all the cards already.
That's fair.
Fair point.
But yeah, that's the LVP.
Oh.
Well,
Alright,
I'm gonna
Cam, that's all.
piggyback on the Rhea hate train. Oh my god. True. But she's showing her ass way too much for me right now. Like, it's
What?
doing too much. I know. I
That's the
I
saying, showing your ass.
yes.
Will you say that again?
Oh my god. It's
Wanna reiterate
great.
that?
I
It's
swear.
controversial here. Tam,
I
you're
swear.
walking treacherous
No.
waters here.
Not her
She, like,
actual
moves-
ass.
She like moons
Don't
the
say
audience.
that.
Yeah. This episode you get canceled.
You know.
This is definitely Tam's canceling episode.
Oh my god.
Jpeg, you're gonna edit
It
this
really
to make
is.
us look good, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
He doesn't.
Right, Jpeg.
No.
No, Jpeg hates me.
Everyone except
Yes,
Genesis and
edit
Imer. Everyone
one of
except
us
Genesis and
harder
Imer.
than
What the heck?
Yeah, JPEG always edits me badly. It's like, hey JPEG, you get this out. It's like, yeah.
We're about to get a Survivor villain edit.
Oh my god.
I cut the episode so it looks like Tam and has like answers immediately, but it makes Imer look really slow, I guess.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
All you
The
need,
great answer is so funny.
all you need is the Ashley puns, and that's all.
Yes. Oh my god, yeah. The Ashley edit.
I feel like we need to do a.
And everything Mark
A montage.
says as well.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah, Mark's too. Mark's smart.
Absolutely. Wait, what?
Alright, last one, guys. MVP for the episodes. MVP.
Mm.
I need to think about this one.
Ooh,
actually.
Oh,
this
wait.
is a tough one.
Genesis, why don't you go first? Because we already know who it
Did
is.
I like?
Oh.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, you know, I
Yeehaw!
would love to prove you wrong. I really would, but
Oh, he's roping himself in a
Oh.
corner.
The butt.
yeah,
The
the iconic
butt.
line. She stopped. She stopped Alec and Fiore from doing her thing, doing their thing, and you know.
You don't
like-
gotta justify it to us. We see it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
She also
Yeah.
stopped your
Goodbye.
I totally get
heart.
you.
Love is love. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anytime he
We accept
watches,
it.
it's like time moves
Wait.
slow.
At this point, I'm here to support JPEG.
JPEG?
JPEG
Oh,
in his
jokes.
love for the Ashley.
Oh.
Oh.
Genesis?
I'm pretty sure JPEG loves Ashley
Oh,
more than
okay.
Genesis secretly.
Oh.
Spill the
Oh, I
tea.
agree.
Spill the tea.
Oh.
Spill it.
Oh, okay.
Are we shifting targets now?
Yes.
I admit it. I've been
I
using
love
Ellie as my
target
decoy. I've been using Ellie as my decoy. It's true.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I don't know what Ellie all along.
It's okay.
Dang.
Same.
Oh.
Same.
It ain't over till the rooster crows.
Oh.
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 Yep.
Rooster crows.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Boys.
no, for real, who's going for it?
We're all smitten.
You know what? I just go. Alright.
Yeah, you go.
Alright. If I'm being biased, I go one way. I'm not being biased. My MVP is James. It's like
Oh.
James has evolved so much as a character. We see like how his talk with Yule is showing like how he's gotten past reality TV, even above and beyond my expectation. And I expect James to like say, "Hey Yule, you can be comfortable around with me. I don't care if you being yourself." like that is not expected, and it's so good. Like it
Yes.
fits James so much. It honors his journey in a
The
way that's so respectful.
self-awareness.
This episode, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good.
It's like an MVP.
Yeah.
Period.
I can go next.
Courage.
All right, so my
You can
bloody
go.
MVP. I was gonna go James. I thought James was quite splendid in this episode. But you know what? I don't want to hop on the bandwagon. Genesis wanted to be different, and now I want to be different too.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go with Yule. I think Yule was hilarious.
Oh, good choice.
Spicy. Spicy.
think the
Derek, I
mushrooms
see
come-
you.
I see the vision. I see
I
the vision.
see
He wasn't
the
insulting about this
vision.
episode.
I love it.
It's
The
coming to
mushrooms
me.
comment got me. And then also the pure joy on Yule's face when he got to break that mechanism, that trigger. It was like, yeah, I'm with you, bro.
Oh,
like, I
heck
see it. Go sabotage the game.
Amen.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes,
man.
yes, yes.
Did Genesis go already?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Was it actually Ashley?
It was actually Ashley.
Yeah, because Ashley called Rhea a bitch. That's why Genesis liked it. That's why you gave her MVP.
It was iconic. She
Yeah.
got to ride in a motorcycle, and then she stopped the villain's plans. It's like, come on, like who?
That was an amazing delivery, too. Holy cow. That line was so good.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
This is our MVP chart. Look at how
Solid.
many times Genesis has put up Ashley. Like 3 out of 4 episodes in a row now.
Wait.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa! It's not a joke. Oh my
Hey.
god!
wait a second.
It's not for
Wait,
the
guys.
bit.
Genesis put up Ashley more than I put up Rhea. Wait, this is a problem.
Wait a
Wait,
second.
okay.
This is a problem.
Oh no.
It's not a
Have you-
Oh
joke.
honey.
Consider this. Consider this. Consider this. Ashley slayed more than Rhea. That's why.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes, yes, yes.
Whoa.
Actually, one of them still in the
is true.
game. One of them slayed their way out of the door.
Listen, one of
Say
them.
that.
Listen, you can be on the game all you want, but listen, you gotta. I'd rather be out of
Glorified
the game with
extra.
my dignity intact. I'd rather be
Glor-
out of the game with my dignity intact than in the game and just fumble in the bag every single.
Oh
That was-
my
That's
god.
okay, she is-
about
okay,
it.
she did-
Wow,
Dang.
Genesis.
Oh, Genesis fighting. You know what? I respect.
Dang.
Fighting for his
I
girl.
never see Genesis fight back. That's so cool.
Go off.
Give me the popcorn.
You know what? I'm not going to endorse your behavior. Yeah, toxic. That's what I say about that, Genesis.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot. Nick.
Alright. My MVP is between 2 people, and I'm gonna choose this one just to spite Genesis a little bit.
Wait,
I'm gonna choose the child.
Oh,
wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
child.
That's a good one.
It was between Fiore and Hunter, and I was like, you know what, let's get to Fiore.
oh my god.
Oh my god.
I like what she did
Well-
this episode. She fist bumped Alec. That was cute. You know, they're friends again.
Yeah.
I liked it. That was yes.
JPEG,
Can
I'm
I-
gonna
can
go
I
next
change?
because... Oh, go
Sorry.
ahead.
Can I change my answer?
Yeah, sure.
I think we've all got it wrong. I think we're all wrong. The MVP is obviously Nina. No doubt about it.
Real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
Get it.
That's true.
She
She
should
caused all
return to
this.
the game.
did. She made the entire episode.
She did.
Seriously.
She
She
did.
literally did.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, all jokes aside. Sorry, Marks, I cut you off.
No worries, no worries. I was just gonna say, JPEG, I am so glad you said that because those were exactly the 2 people I was between because I was thinking whether from an entertainment standpoint or from an emotional standpoint. So I'm gonna go with Hunter because I think Hunter just delivered this episode in terms of the support he was not
Mhm.
only given, but that he gave back.
Yeah.
It just, to me, tenfold
Yes.
showed his character beautifully.
Yeah, I love it. So, I did the statistics, by the way. Hunter is the only character that has MVPs from us, but no LVPs. It's so funny.
Wow.
Good awesome.
Good for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, he's consistent. He's
Hunter's
consistent.
Yeah. Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
consistent.
Good for
He's
Hunter.
consistent.
Yes.
GG
Alright,
Hunter.
Tam and Kenkoi, who wants to go next?
I'll go. Honestly, I'm just gonna piggyback JPEG's answer with Hunter being MVP, just because his character did kind of go full circle in like he wasn't given all that much support. He wasn't giving the support either, and it was nice that finally him and Allie sort of kind of reconciled a little bit with Tessa's help with that. So I'm really glad that he had that moment, even though it might not be 100% resolved. Baby steps, we're getting there.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
True.
Heck yeah.
Baby
10 episodes to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like I know who it is, but
I know.
I'm willing to let you surprise me.
Ooh, I might surprise you.
Oh?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, Jewel is a given, of course. Of course, it's just there. But it's already been.
just there.
Yeah, they just are. But I don't know. I kind of want to go for Alec this episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, spicy. I know.
So
I don't-
spicy.
Very spicy.
Yeah.
Alec is one of the only male characters that doesn't have abs.
Oh, that is true. He's hiding them. He's hiding them. It's okay. It's
He's hiding them.
we appreciate all bodies here, though. Oh my god.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. He's just he had a lot of fun this episode, and it's cute to see him and Fiore working together, like on a more balanced level. So I don't know. I thought it was so cute, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just love my
No, great
evil
answer.
guy.
I said it before,
Evil
but the
dad.
Alec and Fiore fans really won this episode, and
Yes.
there will be multiple winners going forward for fans of characters.
I lost in that regard, but yeah.
Genesis.
This is a Fiore and allocator. This is
Listen,
also too over again. I have to do damage control. Oh, God, it sounds so bad.
No, you don't need to. I'm still behind Alex solo.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's it. MVP and LVP done.
Nice.
Yay.
All right.
Can I have my granddad?
All right. Nick, why don't you take us out?
Ooh.
Wait. Which Nick?
The real, the rich Nick. Rich Nick.
He's talking about me.
He's talking about you.
He's talking about me. Go ahead,
Yo.
though. I'll let you have it.
All right, thank you so much for joining us on Disventure Dispatch. It was honestly a pleasure to host these blokes today. I'm your host, Nicky Dicky Doodah, with my co-host.
I don't know.
It's me, Kenkoi. Yes. I didn't know if I should go for Lil or I should go for me, but I panicked, so me it is. But thank you all, our lovely guests who we had the honor to interview. Pick their brains in for a little bit. What makes them tick, their hopes, dreams, motivations. It was all lovely.
Oh my
If you want to see more content, obviously, go and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you haven't, then you're just a bloke. But if you want to be a bloody wanker, then you gotta join the team. You gotta subscribe.
Ooh.
So subscribe, you bloody wankers. Anyways, that's it from us. From the Disventure Camp Disventure Dispatch, we are so glad to have made this video. And we will say our salutations. Goodbye, audience. Bye.
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 Bye, everyone. Have a good night.
Hope you
Bye.
enjoy the halftime show.
The halftime.
The
Funny
halftime
line. We usually end the because we're halfway done with the season.
Oh.
Okay.
Someone say a funny line because we
I was
usually end
like,
these things with like a funny line at the end.
And sort of
Wait,
explain
oh,
like
Spicy
this.
abs! I just want to put my face all over them with spices on it! Burn my face off!